Talk to me, brother.
I've just been hearing that this is the craziest idea I've ever heard because with no backbone to it. But
There's a ton of meat there.
there's not a lot of meat on this bone. Coco, what's the game plan here? Sorry, we're opening up. You just said a store. I asked the content. And you're just like, it doesn't matter. We'll figure that out when we get there. Well, it might be a little important.
Okay, shy of people like asking for funds, I don't think anyone who is going to open a store really knows what they're going to open until they actually get the store.
You got to let the business find itself.
Yeah, that.
Like
what
you,
he said.
you
Are you guys like
fill a void?
reading this from your horoscope this morning? Is that where that came from?
But like, okay, think about it this way. Like, you just got to look for where there's kind of like something cheap, right? Like, you look at, say, restaurants for an example, right? Every like successful type of restaurant, think about it. Pizza, the dough is super cheap. It doesn't cost a lot to make a pizza.
Nope.
And then you think about burger places, they fill your bag with fries. Fries are next to nothing in cost. Chinese restaurants, rice, dude, they just fill that bag full of rice.
I had halal today, actually.
It's all full of rice. So you just got to find something that is like super cheap that you can put in abundance, like say pancake batter.
Or pancake batter, or you get a reasonably priced product, but then you just hire some people to work for less. That seems to be a very popular thing to do.
Are they making the product
and working? What do you mean?
I'm working. What does that even mean?
Most sweatshops don't have storefronts.
Hear me out. Okay, this is gonna sound, and somehow we always get a little racy. I promise this isn't racy. Okay. So when you have
says everyone who's about to say something racist.
I'm not racist, but
I'm not.
I have my opinions.
When I think about like not sweatshop, but like people that aren't making like a decent wage in
like
other
a
countries.
legal wage,
legal wages,
okay.
in other countries, right? They're typically not really Caucasian, right? In those other countries, this is how I'm gonna word it. So like, what? For instance,
so it's not happening in like France. This is where you're talking about.
So I went in to
Norway.
get halal today, right? And I'm looking at the people that are working. First off, they look pretty young, and then they're all of like a different demographic. We'll say, are they all making like a legal wage?
Probably not.
That's what I'm saying. So it's doable, right? We can work this out. We can find one of them. Recruiting. We need someone to recruit these people on like smoke breaks.
Outside of the Home Depot.
You see, dude,
you're calling them kids. Are they old enough to smoke?
But have you like heard the gambit with the apple farms?
What is that?
The apple farms are the greatest thing ever because there's a few different ones in the area and mushroom farms for some reason. But they bring in these Mexican guys just for the season to like help on the farm and everything.
They would just crush. They work way harder.
But so they pay the minimum wage.
Yeah.
Air quotations there, minimum wage. But included in them coming here is they pay for their flight, which they charge them for, and they give them room and board, which they charge them for.
Can you get all that back in taxes too?
Pretty much.
Oh,
dude. So they bring all these Mexicans here.
Hey, you think they're claiming all of them?
By the time they pay for their housing, which is like a portable on your property, and all the food that you provide them, you're really giving them like $5 a day.
So
and
we've got
to the
workers
Mexicans,
now.
that's insane, right? When you talk about going back to their village and like everyone's making
take it easy.
buck a year.
Pablo Escobar.
Why do they have a village?
Yeah.
Well, they're not inner city Mexicans.
You don't know this.
There's
not a bunch of tribes.
High finance
There's
Mexicans.
a ton of money in cockfighting. I don't know what you're talking about. Okay, so we already have the workers.
But cockfighting? That could be something we get after.
Is that legal?
It's a gray area, I'm sure.
I think if we film it, it's good, right? Porn, if you film it, it's good.
If we give them helmets, it's cock sparring.
So then why don't we put okay.
I've sparred with my fair share of cocks.
What if you like rented fuck, this is so dumb. What if you rented like is it goats or what are the ones with the big things? The rams.
Rams?
Yeah.
What if you rented rams from like the zoo and then
I don't think zoos do rentals.
Yeah, I don't think we would have to buy them, but
the zoos definitely
steal
do rentals.
Them.
No, that's not true. They do
zoos definitely do rentals.
They do rentals. They do because
zoos do rentals.
Yes, they do.
What do you rent from a zoo?
Literally, you rent the animals. No, you're wrong. You're wrong here. This is why because
you do and you don't, right?
No, you do though. Even so when I was hold on.
You have your zoo card. You just fucking put it in. I went to a chimp home.
Yeah, I went to
There'll be way more chimp deaths.
Dude, biggest zoo around here. I went to that zoo. Okay. And when they were there, they say,
Did you do something you can't name this?
Yeah,
Did
like-
you do
no,
something?
this is like blank the panda, and he's gonna go back to his home blank at like in 2 years. It's a
Okay.
rental. They actually have rentals for animals. Like,
Okay,
they
but
rent
like they're
animals.
renting it to
No,
other
yeah,
zoos.
yeah,
They're not like
that's-
renting
yeah,
it to some
no.
Joe schmuck.
Yeah, I'm talking like
No,
you
but
can't
we're gonna
rent
have to
an
cough it
animal.
up. No, we're gonna have to pay a premium, but I'm saying
No,
we could do it.
No, I guarantee you it's another
like,
wildlife conservation or
For
something
like
that.
for that much, like when we're talking about goats,
we just go find one.
Yeah, we just go
But
buy
we're-
one
we're-
for like. I'm pretty sure you can probably get a goat for like $400 or $500.
But we're talking about rams, not goats. Where rams? Like where?
LA.
I don't know where they are, but man, I'm sure we could find them.
Okay,
and get
so
them on the
hold
black
on.
market.
Let's just do this now.
Mountains,
So we
near
already
mountains
have
for
Yeah.
sure.
Okay,
Yeah.
so we're opening up a store. Okay, we still
Okay.
have to find the place, and we still have to figure out what we're selling. But we have the workers.
We
That's
have the
locked
workers.
in
We
don't
almost.
have the
We have the
workers.
Yes,
workers
we do
now.
because
Locked in.
that's all we like.
Can
it
I
works
lock
out,
you in at
could pay-
$5 an hour? Can I lock you in at that?
No, $5 an hour, $5 a day, bro.
No offense, but what's
Day.
the customer service going to be like if we're giving these people $5 a day?
Dude,
They're going to be
everything-
miserable.
have
They're
you
not
been-
getting- they're not getting a good
Wait,
night's sleep.
Listen. We're in the age of cheap illegal labor right now because
It's
you don't-
legal. Don't
Minimum
say
wage,
illegal.
minimum wage,
It's
has
legal.
ne- minimum wage has
Legal.
never been higher.
Omitted. No, but because you don't
Mini is
actually
like
no, listen,
$15.50.
You don't need them to even speak English. It's like sushi and stuff. Everything's on iPads now.
Yeah,
Just boom.
everything's self-checkout.
You know what? They don't even need to be in the store. Like they could be behind a thing,
They're just
stocking
in the back.
shelves. They're
Yeah.
just in the shelf. And then they ring the bell,
What
and it's
are
like
they
we're busy.
stocking? We
Whoa, we don't
You
know
just,
yet.
You just make sure everything's written in Spanish.
Yeah.
So we need a translator. That's
And-
all we need.
and we need
Si,
a product that stocks well.
Si, senor.
Okay. So
Okay.
now we have the workers.
But going,
I don't like this. I don't love this plan.
okay.
I don't like it, and I think honestly, I think we're crossing the line on what's legal and what's right.
I don't want to veer off too much.
Good,
but
because we've
I
been
think-
on point.
I think that this could kind of circle back around and like the way, but
World peace.
last summer we brought our daughter to a lion safari kind of place out in
I know.
you guys know where I'm talking
yeah,
about,
yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Africa.
And okay, have you guys been there recently?
No,
Ghana?
I've never been there.
A lot of
No?
Ontario cars in Ghana, but not.
But this place, there's something a little fucked up about it because you walk in, so at the door they're selling you bags of feed, and like obviously you're not feeding the lions with it, but it's little
No,
like
I would.
So you go in, and in the center,
That's why you
there's,
brought me.
Here, kitty.
there's an area, and you can feed rabbits, and you're like,
That's
oh.
cool.
Yeah, that's neat, right? You go in and you feed the rabbits, and you
That's
play with
not
the
right.
rabbits. But
You're not allowed to feed and play with the lions?
what are those rabbits for? Everyone gets attached to those rabbits. What are those rabbits for?
Obviously.
Oh, they feed the lions.
They feed the lions, so you're paying to feed something that they're feeding the lions.
That is actually a genius.
So, like,
I
if
love
we
that.
can think about this, if we get some sort of predator,
We got to get
animal
off the
to
zoo.
fight,
We got to get off the
Okay,
zoo
we'll get off the
topic,
zoo.
because
I
we
think-
can't rent cocks to fight.
We'll
but we
figure it
can
out.
feed them rabbits
Have you?
We could feed them rabbits.
that other people pet and feed, pay to feed.
It's like a circle.
I just feel like I feel like
it's a circle of life.
I feel like three dudes wheeling around. For some reason, I picture it's like Dickie D style. We got the bicycles with a bunch of rabbits. We get like, oh, let the kids pet the rabbits. I'm gonna feed them to
We're
my
gonna get
lions
arrested.
later.
Wait,
Yeah, we're getting arrested.
Keep
for
your
sure.
day job. man.
You rock mustaches way too often during the year. Like there's just too big of a chance we're getting red
in
flagged.
fairness, though, like I wouldn't fuck with like lions and tigers. There's too many of those stories.
am I.
But there's too many of those stories about people just getting mauled. Even in like, it's like a tiger enclosure or whatever. Fuck, that's probably not a thing. But it's where they have a lot of the big cats. And like this happened pretty recently. I'm pretty sure like a girl like got out of her car to take a picture.
Yeah,
or
I
something.
saw that and got dragged.
Dragged.
I love that.
Really?
though.
Yeah, she got dragged away. Like
No, and
see
then
you
like I
later.
think her like one of the relatives also went out to be like,
Okay.
hey, what's going on? And then they got dragged too. I
Yeah.
think so.
That's crazy.
And then
Talk shit, get
there's-
hit.
Yeah, there's
Fuck around.
There was a ready for here's a cool revenge story. So there's this.
They killed the lion.
I
was a tiger,
only
you
read
son of a
this-
bitch.
I only read this. I haven't actually seen the video of it, but apparently there's a video, and it was like this couple that was hunting, and they got a lion. So they got a lion, and they had their like tripod set up, and they were still filming, and they were like posing by this lion. And I guess while they were posing by the lion, the rest of the family pack
Like the Pride.
Yeah.
The Pride.
The Pride.
What a
of
badass
fucking-
name.
the
Yeah.
Pride
Like a
of-
murder is
yeah.
good too. Murder of Crow.
No, yeah, they come in and they like mauled, like they ambushed them from behind and mauled them like on video and killed them. Yeah.
I like that.
That's so crazy.
Did the camcorder just like drop and film like one of those movies?
So I don't know. I haven't seen the thing, but
boy.
I'm saying I read. It seemed pretty credible when I read it.
Picture it
but-
didn't happen.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah, we can't see the video, but like that's like that Grizzly Man guy. Did you guys ever see that like documentary?
No.
The guy, it's like the same idea, but this guy has spent his whole life going up to Alaska to live with the grizzly bears. And like normally if a grizzly bear is like cool with a human, they have to kill it because it's like, oh, it doesn't fear humans anymore,
Were they
right?
doing like butt stuff, you think, with the
Well,
bear?
he was getting weird with the bears. Like I think there was something sexual there. Like I can't confirm that.
One bear,
That might-
two bear, three bear floor. Like,
But that ended up happening is like he went up, he was
how
up
many
there,
bears are too many bears?
like one. Like
No,
have you seen
no.
a
For
fucking grizzly-
sexual encounters, not like a
I
fight.
think one bear's like, are you talking about gay guys or like actual bears?
What are we talking about? Are you talking about like big dudes?
We're gay guys,
I thought
the ones mauling people.
I thought
Oh,
like
he's talking about the actual bear.
this went off on a tangent.
Yeah, shows where your guys' heads are at. A store is interesting, but I think I'm onto something with the whole mobile. Like, there's no
I'm gonna start writing down
around-
ideas.
Yeah, people ain't riding around selling ice cream anymore. Let's like sell drugs to kids instead. You go to school, you get them hooked early. They got their lunch money. Like,
Okay.
we can make homemade drugs that aren't that expensive.
Well,
Is that
I-
a monstrous idea? I'm talking things that enhance them, not get them high vitamins, like good drugs, like actual.
Like Ritalin.
No. Well, maybe a little bit.
'Cause, like,
I'm
so-
talking
it
like
helps some
No,
kids.
but it gives them their greens. I'm not talking about illicit drug. I'm like, look, $5 a day, I'll have you fly and you'll be healthy. You won't. They might not want it though. They want those sick days,
This episode is brought to you by Athletic Greens.
or as we call it. What do we call it? Letter number.
Better than a number.
Okay, just off the top of my head, right? We find a space. We're almost off it. Find a space.
And we sell drugs to kids.
Bring back yo-yos. Okay, we go complete retro with it. Bop It competitions. It becomes a Bop It center.
No, I refuse.
That's, you know what though? You could
That's
like
the
that's
worst
actually not a
idea.
terrible. No. Grow on it. Bop it's a little weird.
Let 'em
but
in.
No
like
shit.
I think but you're talking about obscure competitions like that.
Are they
'Cause-
bringing their own Bop It? What if it's rigged? Like, what if they hack into it and they fucking get?
Well,
easy
obviously it
algorithms?
would have to be a regulation Bop it. Like who's
I
this
don't
guy?
even know what a regulation Bop It would look like, but
Yeah, you could hack it. You could
But
hack
just
it.
obscure like kids games that you do in like nationwide competitions.
the
Again,
Rubik's.
I
did you
just
see
feel
the
like a
Netflix-
lot of this is sexual
Wait,
predator
did you see
behavior.
the Netflix Rubik's Cube competition, the world ones, where they pack stadiums to just watch a bunch of virgins on stage and put little things? That's like, dude, there's a market for that, and we've already got the
Yeah, it's
latest.
called OnlyFans.
Did you guys
No, we're not going to do this. I'm not doing this again.
me with a goat?
Or a ram, depending on who you ask.
Yeah. But did you guys ever hear about how Eric won the like Beyblade competition on YTV?
He let it rip.
Yeah. It was like they did it at the like local Walmart or something, but it was like a legit on TV, YTV, set it up. They had this like traveling thing
Guaranteed
going around.
he had a tricked out
Yeah.
illegal Beyblade. It was weighted down. That thing was fucking setting them. Guaranteed.
No
That
one was
snake. There's not one chance. There's not one chance that was regulation Beyblade.
No.
I'm calling Hasbro. I need the record scrubbed.
He was sharpening the blades on it.
In the annals of Beyblade history, I need his name scrubbed from that tournament.
Yeah. No, but he won. It was like a legit, I'm pretty sure he's the heavyweight Beyblade champion of Ontario.
Okay,
It's a thing,
it's
man.
prestigious,
But
I guess.
like that goes back to Cody's idea
For shit.
of just doing like. Could you imagine a nationwide Bop It competition? Like, how far do you think that could go?
super far.
Like, we could make you charge. Think about it. You charge $25 an entry.
This is horrible.
You think every town,
We have
every
this-
town in North America, you get say 25 entries, or say
That's pretty generous. That's a lot.
every town in North America, there's thousands. This is a multi-billion-dollar idea.
so dumb.
Listen, we
I
have
am
some
so
kinks.
much dumber for sitting here.
We have some
No,
kinks to iron
here-
out.
okay.
Legal
Guys.
fireworks store. Okay.
No, way too much liability
Legal,
there.
but they're illegal. What do you mean?
If they blow their limb off, though, you're getting fucked. Listen, people are too dumb.
Speaking
okay?
of getting fucked.
Listen,
Sorry.
yeah, Rocky, you motherfucker, get down, Rocky.
Your dog is just
No, I know. He's just happy to see
going.
you.
He's just going nuts. Like, buy me dinner first, buddy. Okay. All right.
No,
we can get off it, but I think we eventually should come back to this because, like, I just think we're creative enough that we can come up with something that the people want. Like, you know what? We need to bring the real people in, but this is what we should do. And we don't even need a site for this. So now we save $5 a day on the labor, okay? Someone needs to come in and and take out Netflix's legs, okay? Hear me out. When Netflix came in, they undercut everybody.
Everybody's short Netflix.
Dude, now like so Nick and I we just got Netflix, okay?
We just got Netflix.
Wait, let me rephrase.
2023.
We had to, let me
2013.
rephrase. We had to start
You guys
paying
still
for our own
Are you
Netflix.
you guys still getting the tapes mailed to you?
Wait. Let me break down real quick the new Netflix options. Okay, this is how realistic they are.
Oh
So they advertise. No, this is the thing. I promise. They advertise $5.99. Okay, for their and then it's like one screen $5.99. That's their big promo. But really,
Buddy, I'm paying like 5 times that.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's what I'm
I'm
saying.
paying like 25, 30
the
bucks.
average,
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, the average person's paying like $20 to $30. And now they can do that because it's now monopoly, right? They can jack
It's not a monopoly, man.
They're
falling
pretty
like
much for
between
sure
Disney
monopoly.
and Paramount.
What's with you fuckers and games and board games?
We're
Like-
talking business here. Yeah, that's fun. And so I think
This is a
we don't
risky
even-
situation.
We just need to take out the legs of Netflix, and it only starts with one. Bop it, bop it. Competition.
I just think this is the worst idea I've ever heard in my
No,
life.
no. He is onto something here because those
Keep saying- I think you're a loser too. I just think that's what's
half
happening.
of like legit now half of Netflix is baking shows and like
We actually are.
Okay.
We're trying to take down Netflix.
so like but like if he's right, if we film this 6 episodes
What, guys
No,
can't go to the Capitol?
Yeah, guys can't go to the Capitol.
Hey,
Oh,
hold
shit,
on.
goes the
I'll end it
funniest
at this. I'll end it at this. You know what? Screw it. Let's just go the easy, safe route. A feet place. Okay, you go there. Luxury
Pedicures?
No.
Luxury
on.
petties? Oh,
No.
like Foot Finder?
There it is. Luxury booths. You put your feet in. You take your professional done pictures with lightings and everything, and then you can put them up. And we'll take a cut. We'll take a couple bucks. Per,
You want to be like
per
a
foot pic.
staging for OnlyFans?
For foot pick? Yeah, for their feet pics.
that's actually probably the
That
best.
was, that was definitely better.
Okay.
That's the best one you
That
brought to
was
us
definitely
tonight.
the
All right.
better one.
Fuck you, Netflix. Netflix is a new blockbuster, bitch.
What store were we going to create that was going to take out Netflix at the last?
Well, not with that attitude.
With a logo.
We got to figure it out.
That's your answer for everything because we just got to figure it out. We'll figure this out.
Dude, I said from the
Oh
get-go.
my
I
God.
said from the get-go.
I'm an ideas guy. I have to thrive off
No,
creativity.
it's not even that. It's no one actually knows what they're doing. You just get the space. That's it.
That's not
Get
it.
the space.
Well, I think I should be a barber. And then next thing you know, you're fucking just mangling people's salads because...
25 contestants from Sudbury, Ontario compete for the Bop It Championship of the world.
I'm all in.
Bet money that there's 24 losers. There's at least 24 holes in those walls before those boys leave. Like, this is just bad.
Could you imagine how electric?
Hey, where are we opening this that people are going to flock for the National Bop It Championship that's just completely
somewhere,
International
somewhere
Bop
with
It
a lot of
Championship.
lights? Could you imagine how electrifying though the post interviews are? Like,
bet you
I
gro-
fucking
hey,
twisted
hey,
when I was supposed to bop.
I bet you gross sales of Bop It are like, $300,000 a year.
You think
But
so?
somehow we're going to make more money off hosting competitions.
Well,
No,
everyone
so
knows
that's
the
the
money
thing.
is in the performance.
Yeah, we buy stock in Hasbro, and next thing you know, this comes out. Bop It's just start flying off the shelf because everyone's watching it on our new streaming service.
We don't know that.
Yeah,
Our new,
what's our new Wetflix?
that is definitely a porn site. I've seen a few Wetflix in my day. Sometimes, kind of on the. I remember one time, in Jimmy's younger years when he was an absolute animal. People go to strip clubs and you hear the saying, "Make it rain." Jimmy is, up in Canada, maybe it was just more "make it hail." And the one time you made it hail on an old familiar friend, of Coco's at his birthday party.
Oh man.
How'd
You've
that come
snaked me a
about?
couple times.
How'd that come about?
Yeah.
Yeah, I worry about my wedding because there's that, which we can get into that, and then
Rocky. Stop
when
it,
I threw
buddy.
a big birthday party,
Come here, bud.
and you show up to the birthday party, and you're like, I proposed. You're
The day before, and then
Yeah.
it became an engagement party for me and Alyssa.
And didn't you like, the year before, like when we were doing happy birthday for him, just smash your hand through the cake?
No, I blew
Yeah,
out the
you did.
candles.
Oh,
I
blew
didn't
out the
smash my
candles.
okay,
hand.
fine. You blew out the candles.
I did. Yeah, I
2
definitely
years,
tip
and then
a
maybe
table,
3
you
years.
did something.
You did the table too.
Yeah, you did do
You
a
ruined
table.
one cake. We know that.
Yeah.
One cake.
Did I
was
ruin
ruined.
a cake?
Yeah, for sure.
And then didn't you dump a bunch of coins on my ex?
Yeah.
Yeah, I made it him.
Yeah,
That's what I was talking about.
Oh,
That's what he was talking
I thought
about.
He was talking about. That's okay. Yeah, that's. First off, that's like
They
a
called her
safe-
Tin Tin.
That's a safety concern, buddy. Fuck, that was. I think it was heavy.
She had a million different concussions. It was only like $1.85.
Snuggie net worth $500 million. Bop it $200 million. I'm saying we can figure it out. We're
200 million.
Boom,
moving on.
roasted. We're
moving on.
hosting fucking.
moving on.
We could get that
Bop It
over
World
$1 billion.
Championships. I just,
That's
I love
5
your,
times.
I love your hustle
5
and
times your
ambition.
money.
You guys were both like an hour late doing this. I just love your
Dude.
ambition on how we're gonna rule the world with this store, with just creating
Oh,
ideas.
We got
See,
the people got the start. Hey, do I have to worry about you at the wedding?
I don't
Dead
think
serious.
so.
You don't think you have nothing big planned?
No.
You're not expecting?
I was thinking that I might try to outshine Nicole and wear a wedding dress
Oh, that'd be good.
to your wedding.
These days, no one can say a word to you about that.
Yeah. Because
You're
I was
telling me I can't live my truth?
Yeah, I was at Value Village the
That's
other
not
day,
a thing,
and
is it?
I saw a really nice white wedding dress.
Oh, like people wear white to the weddings?
No, he's saying.
No.
I'm just saying
I
they
think
couldn't
he
say shit
did.
if he.
Because then I would be,
what are you?
you
What is
know,
he? Some sort of actual psychopath?
some sort of minority, right? If I did that,
We've all
like,
been there.
I could just claim to be some sort of minority, and then Nicole would be.
Would someone just start giving you free stuff? How does that work?
No, but they might call you if
I
you
might
mean
get like
names.
get eased up on my taxes or something. I don't know. I don't know how it works exactly.
Well,
but,
you're not registered. I don't know if you.
But yeah, I saw a nice wedding dress there, and I was like, huh, like I could wear that to Cody's wedding, and I think that but would Nicole just like lose it on me
Dude,
if I
First,
if
yeah,
I look
she for
better
sure
in a
would.
white dress than she did?
it's not hard.
But how is that your fault?
Can you
We,
cut
uh,
that out? I don't even want that in there.
Speaking of marriage, like
worried.
me and Jimmy have been feeling it. Coco, you're about to feel a little something on it. This
Yeah.
is I don't know if you guys remember. You know Brooklyn Spring Fair. State fairs in the States.
Oh, I remember that.
Yeah, kind of cool. Well, in the Iowa State Fair, they got a certain kind of competition. You want to talk about bringing home the gold?
Mm-hmm.
You want to talk about World National State Championship for husband calling?
Oh,
I heard this one.
Hurry up! I don't want to be late.
that's
Bob, hurry!
elite.
Bob! Robert! Dean!
I hate this one.
It's like a bird. Yo, what would you do?
I kill her. She's way too ugly to have a dinner call like that. Oh, okay, she needs to kill herself.
You get yourself in here right now.
Roy gets spanked
That
for
was
sure.
too real.
Roy
you
gets
know you're
spanked.
going to be late again, and you know that I want to get there on time.
Cool.
Dude,
Boy,
Laying
that
down.
one is like exactly like my
perfect.
grandma.
right.
Did they have names that they had to give out to people for that? Like you
No,
had
they
to
were.
say-
I think they were using their real
they were
husbands'
using-
names.
There's a lot of Roys and Bobs in there, right?
Well, because if you see
They're
the
old.
actual video, yeah, they're all old and white. So it's like Roy, Bob, Keith. That's just like
I have a good one.
where they're at.
I have a good old white guy here. Everybody not everybody loves him. I don't even know. This might be a deep fake, but this is our guy Joe Biden meeting the Pope.
Thank you for that. It was a famous African-American baseball player in America. I know.
Americano, afroamericano.
Yeah, maybe that's got to be fake.
Thank you for that. It was a famous African-American
There's no way that's gotta be fake.
Like,
Yeah,
I know he's out to sleep, but like, there's no way. There's no way.
Like as much as I want to hate Joe Biden, like that can't be real.
Okay, and then Another thing I just wanted to address quickly, that little video thing I'm going to play.
Okay.
There's been a lot of slander. Well, I don't want to use the word slander. That's how. But Coco often brings up like trans issues and stuff like that, right? And gender identification.
Chicks with dicks.
Chicks with dicks. He loves it. It's his
Whoa,
favorite
I've never
thing, right?
said C with these.
Okay. Anyway, he's got a little acronym, but he's got a name with it on. So,
Don't look at my
This-
shirt under the sweater.
but it's weird because I actually uncovered something from his past, and this is going to blow the doors wide open on the whole discussion. Let's
go.
I don't think you're ready for it.
Probably not.
I don't think you're ready for this.
Let's go.
Cody, pronouns em, ers, or zem, zers, or really any neo-pronouns that aren't ze, her, hers. I am a white, transmasculine, femme, non-binary, temporarily mostly able-bodied, neurodivergent, obsessive-compulsive, chronically ill, culturally Jewish, Unitarian Universalist, non-monogamous, demi-low romantic, gray
Busta Rhymes
demisexual,
of
survivor
fucking
of acute and complex
liberals.
trauma, millennial,
Acute
and cat parent in mental health recovery.
I wouldn't even be able.
I'm Cody,
My head
pronouns
is broken.
I'm Cody.
My head's broken.
I would not even be able to do that. That's impressive.
I
for a
love that
site
she like slaps in culturally Jewish in there. Do you ever watch the videos of like Ben Shapiro reacting to those? And he just like is just fuming.
Yeah, I mean, he's also like guaranteed. There's gonna be one point in that guy's life where something's just like the bidet's gonna hit right in the hole, and he's gonna realize he kind of likes a little bit of gay shit because he's kind of a little gay. Like, he's kind of stuck up in a little gay. I'm a Christian, and if you don't like that, then you don't understand. Okay, like fucking. Don't get me wrong. Some of his videos are funny when he destroys kids, but some of it's like, oh man, if you want to have sex before marriage, then you think you're cool. Yeah, man. No, I got a wife, and I'm happy about it. Yeah, sure you are, buddy.
When you actually like hear him talk about like gay people, it's like you're like,
Rocky,
oh,
stop humping everybody. Speaking of gay people,
you're like 100% this guy is like a closeted gay because like he always says something along the lines
his hair
of,
is
like,
perfect every time.
It's like yeah, we those are urges that we're meant to suppress or whatever.
Yeah.
And it's like, no, not everyone has these urges, only you, bud.
That's been said. Oh.
That's true. That's what he calls it. Gay. I get gay urges more than anybody. I understand it, but we can't do that. It's the Lord wouldn't like it. I'll cut my dick off before I even think about having sex with a man. It's just not even worth it.
I do like just get a real kick out of him getting upset about things. It's always fun to watch.
It's like any politician.
Yeah.
Is he? Yeah, he's not a politician, but he kind of is. Yeah.
Oh, he's definitely like
He's
it's
a political
yeah, like,
commenter.
Yeah. All right. Fair enough.
Yeah.
Yeah. Those. I guess we probably shouldn't go into the whole like politics stuff, but the Twitter stuff going on right now
like
with the emails that like
the Matt Taibbi stuff.
yeah,
That's pretty
that's
crazy.
crazy. Do you know anything about this, Hev?
Yeah, I really
Just
like.
not.
I'm just like a who cares. It's kind of
Oh man,
like-
that's just.
I just more mean what does it matter? It's always been happening. It'll always happen. It's always going to continue to happen.
It's like I think like what he's pointing to is like that it's more like it's like something you can point at like concrete like evidence of collusion, whereas like you're right, we always kind of knew there was like a certain amount of
always
collusion.
have assumed.
It's like it's so brazen and it's so blatant that like that I think is like what
it's
he's
brazen
pointing
and
at.
it's blatant.
I think that's what he's pointing to though, and being like that's a little fucked up, guys. Like,
Do you think that like there should come a point in time where
Everybody has to do one gay thing just to say, just
to
to do
try.
it.
just to tickle your bumhole? No, but like where like government should be able to just like buy the company.
no, that's a problem.
Okay, so
Well, no, what they do,
It
they
goes-
don't buy it. They just pick and
This
choose
is
and
where
bail
I'm-
out.
yeah,
Well,
yeah.
okay, we're gonna give you twice what it's worth
Okay,
for
wait, so-
absolutely
so
nothing,
fair
but we
enough.
don't want the
And-
ownership.
And like in terms of like it's not really a good conservative view if you're looking at that standpoint, because you're like, no, I don't want the government censoring blah blah blah, because that's the problem we're having right now. But I mean, what you've seen, even
I'd
if,
let them step in on insurance.
okay, well,
I'd let the government
hold on.
control
We've done
insurance.
whole
Yeah.
insurance thing, but I guess what I'll wrap it up quick. But what I'm going to is even like right now, it's like sure, like now there's some point out collusion, all this fun stuff. But even before, let's say you couldn't point out this whole Matt thing wasn't happening, you still had like Twitter, which essentially their like policies leaned one way, like and in that it was almost like they had a monopoly over like social media and conversations that happen via like web.
Well, but the lab leak theory is like kind of like I don't want to get too conspiratorial.
Yeah,
on you.
it's raccoon dog now. We're
Oh my god, did you fucking see that?
But like that's the perfect example because it was like a thing of like that was like you were saying, like you get those disinformation like tags on everything because it was the lab leak theory, but like again, it was just a theory at the beginning and it still is just a theory. It's not proven, but like, you know, they were taking that stuff down. They were like putting it down on the algorithms and stuff like that. And like now it's coming out like, oh, that's probably right? Like that's, you know,
algorithms
well,
are
that's the whole-
I don't like enough things for my algorithm doesn't know
Yeah.
what to do because I like one thing every 3 months. So it's like if I do it, it holds so much weight. They're like, oh my God, he liked this.
at least
Food, sports, little boys like
Oh,
this, that.
it gives me the mix of everything.
I've never
Skittles.
done anything
I
like
taste the rainbow.
I don't watch sports. I don't watch anything or
Oh,
like
we know.
do anything about hockey. And yet at least once a month I get like my whole feed is just covered in stuff about Alex Ovechkin. I don't know what it is.
really?
Specifically,
Russia. That's weird. Russia.
specifically
Russia.
Ovechkin.
Hello.
It's like every
Hello.
like at least once a month I get a day where it's just like covered in it. Sending signals out.
Yeah,
to
I just
put-
need to transmit real quick.
Yeah.
Fucking.
We got him. We got him on tape now, guys.
Oh, could you imagine if you're like, fast forward, is like an influencer on like Instagram?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
How does, huh?
No, you go.
Oh, you can. Oh, sorry.
OnlyFans.
No. That's not what I was gonna say.
Oh, you can say.
You said it, not me.
Yeah. Sorry, we can bleep.
Yeah, just a
Wait, no,
second.
no, no,
Can we
hold
just
on.
like avoid saying her name?
Wait, we can, but
Maybe.
we can, but I believe you said it at the beginning of the pod. We'll have to go through.
Did
but-
I? Okay.
yeah, you did. But fair enough.
I don't think I did.
Oh,
but-
you
I
did.
did.
Yeah,
Yeah.
someone did. That's why I said it. But anyways, yeah, we can bleep that up. This is the kid you want to get at. No, but like, okay, how about this? What age is too young for your daughter to start dating?
Oh, okay.
to start
I was gonna say like porn.
to
No, I'm
start
saying-
dating.
Yeah.
Well, like I feel like
7
like,
or 8.
What?
How about this? Let's do this. Let's say you can control the relationships. Let's say they're only making out.
How old's the guy? Like, is he
But like
22?
even
First
then
base.
though, like you think about like kids had relationships in like the first grade, but it was like just like holding hands, right? Like
I'd chop
I
that
did
motherfucker's
too.
hand off.
I did too.
Coco had like
at Sunday
probably,
school.
Coco, yeah,
great
Coco
relationships
had like 37.
went to
girlfriends.
church?
I went
No.
to Sunday. I went to Sunday school. Yeah.
What?
Yes.
really?
You
Yes.
never went to Sunday school?
Yeah, St. Thomas Church. I went to Sunday
No,
school. Yes.
preschool.
No.
You went to preschool
Preschool.
at St. Thomas Church.
No, it was Sunday school.
We didn't go to church,
Bro,
She picked one of us to
agree,
go.
but I went to Sunday school.
One, like, are you saying one time you were forced with?
No, I'm saying multiple times I went to Sunday school.
Why?
That's a blatant lie.
no,
There's
it's
no
not.
way it
Sunday
happened.
school is like
I was
something
with you
happens
every
while you're at
Sunday.
it, yeah.
You weren't, bro.
You
Like,
were
I was
younger
off
than
to
me.
My own
I was-
thing. I was riding bikes. I was wild.
You were hitting Keelan.
That was a wild thing.
I was doing my own thing.
Going to Sunday school.
You've never been to Sunday school.
I have been. To
Do I
Sunday
gotta
school,
call
bro.
Jackie?
No, you don't have to call Jackie.
'Cause
but I've
you
been
know
to
you're
fucking
wrong.
Sunday school. I'm not. Anyways, we're gonna look. Let's move on. Just take for what I'm saying to be the truth.
It's not the truth, James.
Fuck. Yes, it is.
We grew up together. I think I would know.
what kind of Sunday school was it though?
It was.
I feel
don't
like I need to.
remember
If
what
we
kind-
grill
like,
him on it, we can find out if he's lying.
That's not true
right?
because I'm not going to remember the curriculum. It's like, you know.
Oh, buddy,
We don't
it's
have the
like,
syllabus still.
It's like
from-
like you know, prayers
the
be good to
Bible,
one
man.
another, and then it's,
the Bible,
hey,
yeah.
hey,
like-
be good to one another, and like treat Father James.
say that. I don't really know much about
treat
it, but-
Father James with respect, and then 7 minutes in heaven, it goes like that. I don't fucking know what the.
And then Jimmy Page
I don't know
guitar
what the
solo
syllabus
for a
was.
bit.
Yeah.
No, but okay, we're getting way ahead. Go back to what I'm saying after he tried to call me out on something. So what age? What age would you be okay with your daughter dating someone?
Just necking?
Let's just say first base. What's first base? It's kissing, yeah.
Yeah, just kissing.
Yeah, maybe a lower back.
I'd say 10 or 11.
Touch. Wow, you're liberal with
super
that.
young.
I would
What?
never let my daughter.
That's young.
Really?
10 or 11? Well, let's do the breakdown. 4, so 10
What's
or
the
11.
breakdown?
10 or 11, you're
How do
grade
you have
six.
what equation are you
Yeah,
using?
what-
For this? What is this?
Well,
and how
how
are
are-
you quick to bust this out?
Break down the numbers.
You're not
grade-
necessarily a math guy.
Grade 10.
We're
Sorry,
curious.
you're in grade 5.
yeah.
Grade 5 to
That,
6.
that makes about
Nice.
sense.
I'd
Like,
at least push it to grade 6. But
Okay.
it's
Okay,
hey,
grade-
it's your
That's 12.
hey,
Grade
it's your
6
daughter.
is you're 12 years old.
It's her potential income on OnlyFans.
6 is 12. That means grade 8, she's 13 to 14.
I'm actually pissed that when I have sons, they're gonna get fucked over, and their
Why?
OnlyFans won't earn as much unless they do gay shit. Which, if they're gay, is cool,
gotta
but if
walk
they're
it.
forced to do it, I don't. Want
And this
them
is
to do
exactly
that.
why I'm a men's rights activist.
Grind. Yeah. Yeah.
Hey, maybe we just need to become better dancers. That could be a thing.
I'm concerned that the gender wage gap is starting to go too far in the other direction.
I think we can all save our families if we just start up this foot shop.
yeah,
We'll crush it. We'll make a killing.
we'll be like
These
Jay-Z.
kids- dude, these kids won't have to worry about I can't say what I was going to say because it's about your daughter.
Yeah, can we stop talking about her?
I think boy or girl, does the age matter?
I definitely think like
Yeah, my son is
yeah,
like 5.
when
But
you're,
like,
yeah,
go,
your son,
you get it.
you're just like
Get
it's
it.
like that, it's that
My son's
South
an
Park
absolute
episode
dog.
when they're like, oh yeah, a boy's being molested by his teacher, and he's like, oh,
yeah,
Miss
the guy-
Peterson,
yeah,
nice,
Nice.
nice.
Wait, she's ugly though. No, she's got that girl. Nice.
Nice.
All right. Yeah, I would probably say like high school. I like high school. Public school, like grade 8 maybe, start to date.
But I feel like, see, here's the thing. Like, I
Yeah,
think
like
with
grade
parenting,
6,
No.
grade 5. You had like 27 girlfriends. We would pick up the phone and be like, Cody's hotline, because this guy would have like fucking 50 girls call him in like grade 2. It was unprecedented. I don't know how they got so much
Where did
phone
you go
access.
wrong? I felt like
Was your
like,
number written on every bathroom stall? Jesus.
I feel like you were like, when I met you, you were a stud.
Oh, wow.
I'm not saying you've fallen off and like
shit.
going out, but like, like when I met you, you
I'll
were
say
just
it,
like,
he's fallen
this
off.
hurts a lot.
Yeah.
Keep going.
you were like, I just like, I don't know what happened. I like,
I do. He stopped going to Sunday school allegedly. Like who an owl, who was teaching at Sunday school? Was it like a pastor? Was it a woman, a man?
Who's your kindergarten teacher?
Huh?
Who's your kindergarten teacher?
Jenkins.
yeah, I had missed
We all
that.
had the same one, you
I
idiot.
don't remember.
Oh my god.
But I remember Sunday.
Was it like a
school.
black? Okay, but was it like a black people? Like, have I told ya? You just need to know. I don't understand.
I think there
You
was,
didn't go to Sunday school.
there's only like 2 black teachers in our school. I remember.
When I was walking, I noticed you not at Sunday school. We didn't go to church, man. I'm telling you, we didn't go to church.
I agree with we didn't go to church, but I went to Sunday school.
How does that make sense? Sunday school is at church.
So mom just dropped us
Walk
off.
in. No, listen,
But
you're
you
in
just
line.
went- you-
You're in line, and
That's not what
and they're
Sunday
like,
school
"Hey,
is."
brother, like you here for the time?" I'm like, "Yeah, what's up?"
It-
And
I think
they
you went to
stamp
it
your
after
hand.
hours at like a
They
crack den.
stamp your hand on the way in. You get in there. They give you a crayon box and some paper.
This
and
does
you're
sound like an after hours.
Yeah, this doesn't sound like Sunday school at all.
I actually,
Why
I
did they
don't-
let a
I- look,
4-year-old?
I don't remember. I don't remember what my Sunday school adventures were, but they were fucking magnificent. I can. Tell
I
you,
had some
and
pretty
I went.
wild Sunday school adventures. Like I grew up Catholic, but
Boo.
Brandon's mom,
How do you feel about the Pope?
I think he's a pretty cool dude.
Man, do you think big, pretty big?
I don't think he's like as big as like some of the like African Americans athletes.
Do you think that? So do you think that the Pope would get? That's,
I wasn't
we're gonna
talking
go back to that.
size-wise. I was
Do you,
talking
do
like
you think that the Pope would get the same like reaction or less or more than like let's say the most famous movie star in the world?
Like, it depends.
How about
This
Brad
Pope-
Pitt and Julia Roberts?
depends. Is it a bunch of losers? or
This
is it-
Pope is pretty popular. I will say that. Like
Why is he popular?
he's just like as far as like Catholics go,
He's
he's
an
like
African
a
American sports star.
He's
He's a baseball. He plays third base for the Yankees.
but like because the last guy was like really conservative. And
Doesn't
then,
he also get caught with that whole?
Oh yeah, he
Yeah.
was like I think he was like kind of in on the whole like fucking kids and stuff, which is pretty hard. But the
That's
new
what they said,
pope is
go.
like he's been kind of like reforming a lot of that like aspect of the church and everything. And he's like, hey man, like there's gays. Like what are you gonna do
Oh,
about
yeah,
it?
okay,
Right.
okay,
So like
fair.
he's a little more, and I think that's why people like him.
because people are mad at that shit or done.
But he is just like a nice dude, like down to earth dude, right?
But hold
Like,
on, yeah, but wait, people
I
like
think he goes
him.
to the
trans
same
people
pizza
kind of
shop
killed it
as
for the
Keelan.
gay. Like they gave it like old bigots. They're way too worried about trans to be worried about gay people now. They don't care. They're like, you guys are cool now.
But
They've
don't-
been doctored in. You guys are cool.
Don't you think that like so you're saying that this pope is more popular, but don't you think that because he's more liberal, like he's losing? It's like Trump people to his base.
But Pope.
No, 'cause,
it's
like,
not
there's,
liberal
like-
versus like.
No,
Those-
no. I'm not saying that.
Those like
I'm not
Opus
saying
Dei
that.
Catholics
I'm saying,
aren't
like,
gonna like they're
more
not gonna
open-minded.
stray.
Okay, but I'm saying more open-minded. I'm not actually talking like politics. So like, let's say he's like, hey, some people are gay, right? You have the hardcore people.
Yeah. Those are like I said, like those are the hardcore.
There is nothing
like,
gay with having sex with a boy. They're always. Hey, you ever seen a female get molested by a priest? I'm just saying.
I'm sure there's a couple.
No, like those are pastors. Pastors will molest the girls.
That's true.
Priests, strictly boys.
Well, you guys will like this. This is funny.
Why do you think Coco loves Sunday school so much? And then blocked out all the memories. He can't, like, I don't know.
Okay.
I can't recall.
Pope Francis was his pastor.
Wait. Ready to wrap your head around this? So let's say
Just the way he wrapped his head.
No. If you had, so let's say you were like you're with your significant other, right?
Yeah.
And she decides that she wants to get a sex change, and she wants to transform herself into a man. Okay. So clearly you fuck some like up in the bed, and she decides that she wants to have.
Where are we going
Just
with
hear
this?
me out. She wants to get a sex change. She's going to now transition to become a man. Does that make you gay? Because she identifies as a man now.
Well, probably game over for the relationship.
Well, hold on. I'm saying you love her so much, you're going to stay with her. You got the dog. You can't just abandon the dog. So
then yeah, I guess I'd be gay. Like,
you'd be gay. Isn't that a weird
Whoa.
thing? No, but seriously,
I
yeah.
think I would dip, man.
Well, no, okay, the boy.
no, that's
not
what I
we're
said
talking
first,
though.
though.
I can't believe he's going to stay.
Yeah, that's
Here's the
so
thing.
fucked up, dude.
Here's the thing. Like, she's beautiful, but as a guy, I don't know if I'd like that. And if I'm gonna go gay, I'd rather a hotter guy. I think probably. So,
Yeah.
Sorry.
Isn't that a
Bye.
weird? Isn't that just like such a weird thing that you're like, oh, like if
Okay. Wait. Whoa.
Okay.
Nah. Should we?
What are you saying?
What are we doing?
Can I keep
You
talking?
look. Who are we
calling?
calling? Are they gonna pick up?
They will. They will if they know it's good for them.
Did you like prearrange this call, or is
Not
this
one
like?
Oh, it's
Hi.
Listen,
I can't talk. I'm in the middle of a movie.
I don't care. I need 2 seconds. Coco,
Hurry up.
did Coco go to Sunday school?
Go to Sunday school.
What'd you say?
She didn't. She
No.
says he didn't go to Sunday school.
Well, where the hell did you drop me off?
Who was the guy in the robe?
Sunday
It was
school.
the guy in the robe.
Where'd I go?
What are you talking about? You didn't go
You
to
dropped
Sunday
me off
school. You went
somewhere.
Every
Oh my
day
God,
for like.
Cody. You went to nursery school.
That's
You
the
didn't go to
same
Sun-
thing.
Was it at a church?
Is it? Was it?
Yes.
Oh!
okay.
Oh!
That's what I said. It was preschool.
But is that a church?
Yes, and I said it was, but it's
preschool.
preschool, not Sunday school.
What's the difference?
Sunday school's on Sunday, you idiot.
It's all
was it-
coming
Oh,
together
it's
now.
on Sunday? Oh, shit. Shit.
No, it's preschool. Kevin's right. That's the word. It's preschool. It was like
All right.
before kindergarten.
All right, I'll take this one. I'll take it on the chin.
Mom, just how dumb is Coco? Just say it.
Not stupid. What do you mean?
Okay, I have to go. I'm watching Elvis.
Oh, that's a dumb movie.
Okay,
We're
well,
doing you a
I'm
favor.
watching it.
okay, well, have fun.
All right.
Hi, James, by the way.
Hi,
Okay,
love
love
you.
you. Bye.
Okay, love you, bye.
Okay, I do get a bit of a pass on that one because it was a church. It was in a church.
But I said it was. I just said it's preschool, and you're like, no, it's Sunday school. You were adamant.
Damn it.
Adamant.
I really thought I had that one.
You didn't. I knew all the way. Anyway, that's funny. Fat mannequins are way sexier than regular mannequins. If you position them properly, they got the curves to them. I love them. Got a little belly to it. It's
Fat
good.
mannequin.
Yeah, fat mannequins. Fannikins.
You like them.
Kind of.
Isn't it weird that like they have to do that now? They're like, oh, we got to appeal to everyone. It's like hear me out, okay? I've dated.
I like it when they're not. Yeah. Oh, okay.
I,
Speaking of making it hail,
I've been with a couple huskier ladies, right?
you put in work.
Okay, just hear me out. Like when they're walking by a mannequin, they
Water
want,
trembles.
but like they don't want to see what it looks like on them. And I'm going to speak for them. They just want to see what it looks like on someone who would make it look good.
Well, that's because it's just a shirt and they don't have. Never
Yeah.
mind. I just
No,
shouldn't say what I'm about
but-
to say.
I do think though, like clothes kind of fit funny. Like I just have a weird shaped
no, they
body.
don't. What?
Yeah,
I have
on
a weird
pants
shape,
because
so
you
what-
got such a hog.
No, I just have a weird shaped body. So when I see things on a mannequin, I'm like, those pants never fit me that way. So like I can see why like you want different like shaped.
That's almost a
get it.
comment where
I
like
get
you've
it.
really studied the jeans on a mannequin. Like you've did the 360. You've looked at the ass. You're seeing how the thighs fit. You're like, who's this? Well, it says boot cut. It looks more like a slim fit.
I don't know. I feel like it's just going a little too far in my opinion. but I mean, I'm okay with it. Fuck, do whatever you want. Oh, wait, how big are they? Are they like big?
No, I'm saying like
can
they're
say,
kind of
though,
like, you know, when you see like the cute commercials for like Robacks or whatever, they got like the, you know, they got the little chub to them. You know what I mean? They're just cute little
But hold on.
chubby fat mannequins.
I'm not a ripped guy. I'm not chiseled. When I go into like Sport Check or somewhere,
I'm not talking to actually buy the clothes. I'm saying they look kind of sexy.
no, but this is okay. I guess maybe I am
You know,
speaking in
like
different
I'm
things.
saying they're posed.
I'll make my point
Picture
either
them
way.
posed with like, you know, paint me like your French girls.
Fair
you
enough.
know?
Okay,
I'm
I'll
just
leave
saying
it.
they're more
Fair enough.
voluptuous. They look they're nicer. They're sexier. They're kinder on
Well-
the eyes. They don't look so crash test dummy. They look more like, you know what? You paint that face properly.
But shouldn't you hold on? So, well, first off, the mannequins they don't have faces, right?
So I said you paint that face properly.
Okay. And then don't you think because we're an ass society now, it's like you don't even need the front. You just turn the mannequins around.
What are you?
What
Are you hitting on the mannequin?
whole-
Like an old
No,
poster
when I'm-
model?
You're,
Hold
you're
on.
saying
It's
society as a
advertising.
whole is ass
We're
men?
for sure ass people.
Yeah, but if it's
For
a
sure,
male
it's not-
mannequin, then you're just. What does it matter if the ass is fat?
No, men
No,
can
I'm
have
saying
nice
I'm
asses.
saying
I
both.
think,
Oh, I know
think
they can. You're
I was
talking to.
females. I was talking females. Like the female mannequins,
Yeah,
right?
you just need a big old booty on it.
Well, why even like just turn them around? That's what you know what? Mannequin shop. That's what I would do. I would turn my mannequins around.
Mannequin.com.
Well, hold on. If I want my product to be desirable, especially if it's pants, like what's the point? Like what? They don't need to see the front of a Lulu. Who cares about the front of a Lululemon?
I still think selling drugs to kids is a better business model than this. I'm
Maybe
sorry.
short
Yeah,
term.
no, let's go back to
We had
Profit
to, you
World
know what?
Champion.
Hey, you want to talk about making no money and bad jobs? When we were getting babysat, so mom was paying for a babysitter for us, and it was a racket. They essentially had
I could tell you some
two
stories.
different paper routes, and I swear to God, I was the driving force between putting them together and delivering them, like 90% of the time. And I swear to God,
You had to split it 3 ways.
No, split it.
Split it.
That would imply that I got paid, that I got a cut.
Hey,
Okay,
less than $5 a day.
I had listen.
Less than
Listen.
$5 a
I
day.
had
Hey,
you
Mr.
see,
J-
I would have loved to work for Coco at that point. Okay, I had less cuts than a My Chemical Romance fan. All right, like I there was no cut. Okay,
So no.
I had less splits in a banana. All
That
right?
was the same girl that like she would like beat the shit with she'd have the wooden spoon. She'd beat the shit out of her kids. She had 2 kids, and like she
You got a nail through your finger the one time.
So so I'm throwing sticks.
Not her. That was all him.
That wasn't her. That wasn't his eyes. Is like what? No. So
Yeah,
I
she
was.
grabbed him, started hitting him with the fucking stick with it, had a nail.
I was.
The baseball
He said, "No,
bat
stop." Yeah.
You don't know this about me, but like I kind of growing up had a legendary arm. There was an incident with some rocks in a car, but anyways, I almost hit a baby.
You told that on a podcast once that I was on.
Yeah.
Oh shit! I didn't know if he was on
Remember, it was after Sunday school.
Yeah, bitch. I know. I just didn't know if he was on it. But so I was throwing sticks, and there was a nail in the back of the stick. And so, like, the stick comes around, the nail goes right through my index finger. Here's the best and worst part. Okay, the stick, I guess, was too the guy John. That's the guy's name.
You want to talk about
pastor-
someone who's got a
Pastor
beat
John.
son.
This guy gives some licks. So he deemed for whatever reason that the stick was too big to go to the hospital with. So he decided to cut the stick down while the nail was still in my finger and it was attached
It's
to the
vibrating. That's the stupidest thing.
That's this guy's job.
He used a
stick.
handsaw.
Yeah, he used a hand.
No.
Yes, he used a handsaw. He didn't use
Straight
an
out of a
electric saw.
horror
He used a
movie.
handsaw. And the best part was, I remember this because I was telling Jackie, is as he's cutting and I'm crying, he says, "Hey." I asked Jackie, he says, "Hold still." He said, "Hold still." And he's butchering it and he's fucking cutting. Yeah, he's cutting into that. So I went to the hospital with a stick, like a foot long, like attached to my hand.
Because how long was it originally though?
It couldn't have been double the size. Like I
Yeah.
could have held it.
2 foot long.
Yeah, it
It's
wasn't
not
like
that
a
big.
substantial. It was like like a fence or a deck
Dude,
post almost.
Honestly,
right? It was
part of me
small.
just thinks like he got a new
Dwayne
saw
is
and he's
giving
like,
it to
"Honey,
me.
I
Finally
got to try it out." No, it's too
He,
long.
hey,
It's
he
too
was
long.
watching you pick up sticks. Hey, Coco, don't pick up
Yeah,
that
that
one. Let's
one.
pick up a different one.
Yeah, all the ones with no slivers or nails in it. He's like,
Oh.
hey, put that down.
Yeah, you
Those
don't
people
want
are
to be careful. But anyway, yeah, they exploited me for paper route for years. We were with these people for years. She was mean sometimes.
Oh, you're saying that like the babysitter had a paper route.
That I did. And they just, how gutless is it that I would collect and not get any of the fucking money?
Yeah.
Oh, that's
And
gutless.
my mom was paying for her to watch 3 of us. This is the ultimate rat cake. She was I was a charming little fucker. I was probably making more for the paper route than mom was paying. Like she was double dipping. This is fucked.
Yeah, like all we had, I remember, like there weren't a lot of toys.
Let's get paper routes.
All we had to do was, all we had was like reading the magazines and shit.
Yeah.
Oh, speaking of which,
They were super religious, and that's and I
very
hated
religious.
it.
So
And
we met in Sunday school.
yeah. Take me to church.
No, Nick's in a book club now.
Oh.
Yeah, we talked about this.
Okay, we did talk about
Yeah,
this.
but she's still reading.
Still reading. I don't know, like
Picture books, Jimmy.
Comic books.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Dwayne.
Fuck.
Seriously, Rocky.
no, this guy is like, what'd you feed him?
I don't know.
No, so okay, 2 things. One,
That's so grown up, I want to say. Like
it's very grown up.
I've never even heard I've heard this is the first time I've
so
met someone who's
mature.
like, I'm in a book club.
Dude, I feel like she's in a book club just to say she's in a book club. Though. Like she is reading the books, and half of them are audiobooks. That's kind of cheating in my opinion.
Whoa,
but we'll get into that after. I think it's kind of
might as well be in a movie club.
might as well just do a podcast.
Yeah.
But no, and then secondly,
You can't do audiobooks and call it a book
Yeah,
club. That's the dumbest
a
shit.
lot
I've
of them
ever
are
heard.
audiobooks. I'll say half. Half of them are audio, and then she's actually reading.
She's
the
done
other
2
ones.
of them.
She's done quite a bit of books. But our libraries are dead. Right?
No.
Like she said, okay, so she said something. Someone has to explain this to me. She told me, she's like, oh, I'm like, she's like letting some of her clients like go to the library, and she's paying for like library cards and stuff. I didn't know that. I genuinely did not know that libraries were still open.
Dude, the libraries are actually like fucked up good because like you can do all the
Wow.
books.
I gotta write this one down.
You can
What are
use
you
the
talking-
computers. You can rent movies from them, and then now a lot of them do.
You rent movies from the library.
They've
You can rent movies from the library, but also
More
you,
kids who don't have computers can go there.
you don't even
What
have to.
kind of movies?
They got restrictions on the porn. It's 8.
Both of these guys are there, like making notes.
Yeah.
Sir,
But you could
sir,
also-
you know Pornhub's free, right? And they're like,
But you can also
with the
like
data.
get the Kindle stuff from them.
What is
So you,
that?
like
burn the
your
books, kindling. You burn
No.
the books.
I don't know what that is. It sounds like a
books-
candle.
Books on your computer, like
like a
an
handheld
e-reader
one,
kind
yeah.
of thing, right?
You
So
get-
you can rent them from there, so you don't even have to
Yeah.
go to the library anymore.
Okay, hold on.
But I think
So-
libraries are bigger than ever.
That's
I think
the
libraries
most
are all the way
bullshit
back.
I've ever heard in my life.
I just can't believe you thought they were like
What are you talking about?
and you don't know the existence of libraries near you.
Just
Yeah, and
I-
haven't you
no,
heard of,
no,
um,
I don't. I
what-
don't know where a library is.
So I'm pretty sure
don't.
there's one like literally right up your street,
Yeah.
at the top of your street.
Haven't you heard of the Drag Queen Story Hour?
Okay, listen. Hold on. Forget the whole like libraries or they rent movies, which I don't even know where to go. Like, didn't
Blu-rays.
Blockbuster close down? Like, what
They're
the fuck are we
already
doing?
because of the
They're
libraries.
already undercutting
then-
Netflix. The libraries are doing that.
Okay,
It's retro, bro. I think you could rent records there.
Yeah, hipsters love libraries.
Oh,
Trust me.
buddy.
Oh,
okay. Secondly, I don't.
I love them.
Hold on. I don't understand how you make money off of a library and
You
a book.
don't make
It's
money.
a public library. It's funded.
Oh, so they're just government funded.
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
government
All of
funded.
All right. Well, then they give out free fucking money for. We need a government funded building. We
For
need
a
to be
Bobbit
government-
tournament.
We
For a
need to be. I don't know. Mental health. We'll just tag Autism Canada. And that's it. Government funded. We'll never have to worry about a thing.
We'll just have
That's the dream.
25 autistic kids from Sudbury, Ontario.
Playing Bop It. That's who's gonna be at the tournament anyway. You just get government it's $1,000 entry.
Timmy,
You
they
get
said
20.
twist it. No. Okay, so
I just don't think. Here's the thing about sustainable business.
wait, can I
okay?
say my last thing?
So we need to make $500,000 a year of less profit to figure this out for it to be worth it.
Are you
right?
high?
To take
How the
down
hell are we
Netflix?
getting that much money from Bop It or taking down Netflix?
Well,
Well, you
first
do
off,
both at the same
You say
time.
$500,000. That's a big number. Rent is probably only like $2,000 a month
Yeah.
for our building that we're looking for.
$2,000 a month. What are we running this Bop It tournament out of a basement?
You say
maybe
you say
three.
$500,000, but I say 500,000, and that seems more
That's
of a
true.
glass half full. Type
Actually,
of
I think
thing.
we could get there.
Yeah.
with 500,000.
Dude, $500,000 sounds less though, in my opinion, than 500,000.
Fuck you, you're an
That's because you're
idiot.
not good at math.
Okay.
Clearly 500 grand. Is
And then,
way less.
okay, sorry, my last thing about the library. If you can do the ebooks, why go to the library?
That's the point, though. It's a public service. It's not like there to make money. Like,
This is stupid. This makes no sense. Like clinics, I get it. Like they help people, like
Clinics, I
medical
get it.
stuff. I understand that.
People
like,
can't die.
Hospitals, gyms, even actually, gyms aren't free. Why aren't gyms free? Why are libraries free?
they're
but gyms
discounted,
aren't?
though, because, like, I'm
why
pretty
aren't they
sure.
free?
What's that?
I'd like fuck breaking a mental sweat. Why are libraries government funded? They're nonprofit, but then
Because
I feel like there's
you
no
can't make-
insurance
yeah. Well, no,
liability
here-
with a library.
here
we
it
got
is.
it.
No, here
and
it
this is how we do
Here
this,
it is.
guys.
You can't
Our
make-
building is going to be the first government-funded fitness center for
Bop it.
autism and dual diagnosis individuals. Boom. That's it. That's it.
What a nightmare to work there.
What do you mean?
I'll keep my current job, please.
guys,
Like-
and we're government funded. It's called the
Okay,
gravy train.
Here's
Hop
why.
on, baby.
Here's why they don't do that. Okay, because you just explained for the past 10 minutes. You couldn't wrap your dumb fucking head around why libraries don't exist and why it's a poor financial
because I
model.
thought it was supposed to make money.
No, but that's the reason why it's a poor financial model. Is the reason why there aren't privatized libraries because they can't make money. Gyms, on the other hand, can be privatized, which already are, so they make money. That's why.
Okay,
that
But I think
equation
Coco's
exists.
onto
So
something.
this is what we
What?
do.
Okay.
This is what we do.
What are you
This
gonna
is what
Russia
we
then?
do.
You bunch of fucking commie
Hold on.
Ruskies want everything
Hold
be
on.
paid for
This-
by the state?
Wait, let me finish my proposal. Let me
You want
finish my
everything paid
proposal.
for by the state?
His idea, though, is that we find something. It doesn't.
No, I have it. This is it.
He's got
let
the
me
idea,
finish my proposal.
but that the
No.
government
we
will
break
fund.
even. Fair. We break even because we're nonprofit, right?
But we still pay
then
ourselves
but then
100K a year.
We hold clinics, all right, for special athletes. Okay.
Okay, this also goes back
The
to
elite
the
of the
before
elite.
about the child that it's just not
Some
good.
kid with Down syndrome
And,
playing Bop
and then
It.
we sponsor a broomball team, a bop it team. We
Kid
could
thinks
have
his name's Bop It.
we could have any amount of teams you want. We go nonprofit, government funded, clear on the books.
But how much money do you need? Do you like? You are honestly such a child where I bet you don't even understand how much money you make
To-
right now.
to start
And
a
you're
gym.
probably you're essentially being like, well, as long as I can make like a couple $100 a week, I could live off that, and we'll just cut down on things. Like, no, you
Pop
need a
Tarts go on
tangible-
sale all day long.
Yeah, fucking
Every
Pop-Tarts.
other week.
yeah.
You
You
just
need
go
a-
back and forth between
need-
no frills and Walmart.
you need
buddy.
a tangible-
They're always on sale.
A tangible job.
Yeah.
We need a tangible store that can sell something.
Yes.
What if it's
We sell an experience.
but I think we're segregating a lot of the population by only going like dual diagnosis
Well,
autism
no,
is
no, it's
welcome
not.
here.
No,
with
that's
Pop
the
It.
majority of the
not.
population now.
Yeah,
That's what you're not understanding.
Prevalence is like 1 in 60. Wait, it's not because
the
anything.
majority.
Listen, as soon as you throw that label on there, and I know from
That
experience,
just pops on a marquee sign.
no, but
with
like,
lighting.
but you're
Dual
gonna need extra
diagnosis.
support, extra security, extra maintenance, all
You don't
that
need
other stuff.
extra security.
That just
Sure,
that's,
yeah,
hey,
sure,
hey,
There's a certain strength that someone's gonna have.
we'll get the Polanski brothers on that.
Cost.
There's a certain
All that
strength.
is cost.
No, it's not because it's government funded.
Yeah.
I feel like you're the type of
So-
person who doesn't know how tax
so-
write-offs work.
No,
how
I
does
do,
a
but
tax
hear me
write-off
out.
work?
Huh?
How does a tax write-off work?
How does a tax write-off work?
Yeah.
Like if we're a nonprofit, then we say we need this amount of money to run this, and then
No, that's not a tax.
No, that's
well,
not
okay.
at all.
A tax write-off is like is there something that falls under the bracket that's like refundable, and then you could submit your claim.
Not at all.
It's-
And then
That's-
they just
isn't
give you
that-
the money back?
Huh?
And they give you the money back?
No. You just don't have to pay that. Isn't that what a tax thing? Like that's like your tax break. Like you don't have to pay that. So like it's a
don't-
discounted rate.
I don't think you're getting it.
No.
What? Okay, go. What is it? What is it?
I want you to explain it one more time.
Okay, so what was the term called again? I'm under a lot of pressure right now. Huh? A tax write-off, right?
Yeah.
Okay, is when you're submitting your taxes, you essentially are saying like I'm gonna so like if I need to put a ramp in and that's claimable, I'm gonna claim that. That's a tax write-off. Then I don't have to pay. Then I'm not gonna get taxed on that. Like that essentially
Okay.
gets comped.
There you go. You're good.
Yeah.
Kind of. Not the comp part. Again, you lose it when you say it gets comped. It's on the house.
Sorry. I'm just thinking about my other idea. A hotel. Doggy daycare. Oh, doggy daycare.
I want no part of that.
Yeah, I don't want to do it either.
I was thinking about this. So I was talking to a guy at work the other day, and
Is he cute?
no, he's a bit of a weirdo, and this is kind of like the point of my
Works at a
me
paper
bringing
mill.
this up.
I mean,
But he was telling me, he's like, yeah, man, like he just had to bring his dog in for surgery because he ate the dog bowl. And I was like, oh, that's a little fucked up. Yeah.
Mix in some food there
So
for Roscoe.
But here's the thing. Here's the kicker of it. He's like, this is the third time that's happened. So the first time he had to go
I
in
think
for
your dog's
surgery.
got. I think. Hey, I know a place where you could bring your dog. I
Dog's
think.
got like pike cat.
Hey, I think he has
I think
autism.
it-
I
I
think
think
he's dual diagnosis, and
No.
we can help him.
This
Government
guy-
funded.
This guy is super weird. I'm starting to think this dog is trying to commit suicide.
Because he's got to listen to all these crackpot theories. It's pretty much me. It's me and like 10 more episodes of this pod with Coco. It's like I think it's time to end it. This is too much.
But who's looking at? There's all these animal advocates out there. Who's
What
looking
was
out for
in
the
the
dogs?
Hunter Biden laptop?
Okay. For names.
Remember when we used to get shit kicked by Dre?
Oh, buddy.
I was thinking about that today. I was telling kids, you guys got it so easy.
Oh,
I've only hit 3 of you.
I don't think he ever actually. I don't think I never got hit.
Oh, I got.
Oh, you got it way easier than I did then.
I don't think I ever got hit.
This
But
guy
we
got
actually
deep guillotines.
He'd
He'd call a kid over and be like,
put
look how
you
deep.
to-
He'd be like,
he just
try to put your
put you
finger
to
through this.
sleep.
Look how deep this guillotine is.
Yeah, he just put you to sleep. Yeah.
we brought my daughter to Frankie's last
You
weekend.
almost said it. See, you knew.
But it's changed a lot in there. And
Also, did I? Fuck.
he said. So at this point, everyone knows who we're
Okay,
talking
fuck
about.
it. Yeah, whatever. Anyway.
No one actually knew. To be clear, no one knew.
But it's just just a whole different vibe there now. It's not at all like what it used to be. No one's getting shit
head
kicked.
in the
Oh.
coolers or
Not a chance.
fucking in the sky tubes.
No,
These kids
there's
are
no sky
disappointing.
tubes.
Yeah, they get did you
Those
get hit with
Christmas
the
parties were motherfucking wild.
They were pretty wild.
Yeah, they were
like-
fun.
When you put a suit,
Although
oh
I
my
don't
god,
miss-
I did it again.
you did
When
it.
you put that costume on when you're fucking blasted, it is nice.
I don't miss sleeping in booths though. That's just
Yeah, and
that,
then
that was
working
never
at
fun.
7.
okay. Abel's. Good name.
For what?
The name of our
But they're not able to do a lot of
but
things.
they can be if they keep coming. Abel's.
Are we jerking these kids off? Keep coming. Like, what are we doing?
Yeah,
Wait.
okay, scratch that. What else do you got on that
What
paper?
about like fitness diagnosis?
Horrible. Pass.
Work smart.
Dumb.
Yeah.
I took okay, Fitness City.
I feel like
I have a buddy who's gonna be rattled.
Yeah, that's
when he hears today.
blatant infringement. Yeah, we already have a buddy who owns a gym. Why are we trying to get in on the gym space in the same area?
So instead of fitness garage, what about fitness shed?
Why don't we do fitness garage
Because that
and then we
fitness
just
shed
play better
just
music
sounds
and
like so
dance.
shitty.
Fitness government warehouse.
government funded fitness warehouse?
You're right.
Yeah.
No, government fitness.
Government fitness.
Government fitness. Boom, we got him.
Welcome to the government.
Welcome to the government.
To
Yeah.
the government.
And then you got a couple of them will come in probably with like some tinfoil on their heads, and then we're gonna have an issue with the naming, but that's not bad.
I don't trust the government.
Yeah, fuck them.
Oh, I had one more thing I want to talk about.
Yeah.
I actually I made a note of this because I didn't want to forget. They're cloning woolly mammoths.
I love that.
That seems fucking wild to
But
me.
it's like to
and
help.
not safe.
But it's like to help.
I get that.
It's
They're
in
trying
like
to do it- they're doing an-
Siberia where they're gonna like do some
they're
carbon
doing an
weird
ecosystem
yeah.
thing. I get it, but like, so if you could do that, you could probably do a dinosaur, and then if you're gonna go that
Yeah, but like,
far,
the thing is, they could do the woolies. The woolies aren't.
No,
they're not
I think
a threat.
I
They're-
think
they're-
the
they're
reason
too
why they
slow.
can
They're
do
not
the
a
woolly
threat.
mammoths because they're so similar to elephants
Yeah.
that like they
And
have
they found
a basis.
some, and they
for it.
found some jizz, some old.
I looked
cum,
into
I think.
I looked into this, and it's gonna sound dumb. Come from
jerked
me, but
off
I
an
looked into
elephant?
the science, and that's what they're doing. It's essentially it's like a mutated form. So they have genes. They have like frozen mammoths that they preserved.
They
and
jerked
they're-
off a frozen mammoth.
and
they
they're-
jerked off an elephant. How many hands do you
No,
think you
they
need to
they
jerk
took
an
it and
elephant off?
they impregnated an elephant with the man. Like so, they're cloning essentially.
That's almost
yeah.
even more gangster. It's
That's
like
what they're doing. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's
I-
like naturally grown.
Again, like it's not naturally grown,
Well,
but like
I mean, in the
oh, it's natural.
You know.
It's 100% natural.
it's
but like what? So what? They get one of those and what? Like he just kind
well,
of.
they're gonna get a lot.
No, they're gonna get like a ton. They're gonna stomp around and like.
But like elephants are almost extinct. How are they supposed to make a ton of these woolly mammoths?
I don't know. They'll figure it out.
There's a
And, like-
lot of. They can do a lot of They can impregnate a lot of elephants.
Okay, did you guys know that like what a mule is?
Yeah.
Like
I've been to a zoo.
no, but like, do you know what it actually is? Like, it's
Yeah,
a
you can
cross.
rent one for
Isn't it-
$149
it's
a night.
A donkey or a horse, right?
It's a cross between a donkey and a horse,
Yeah.
and they don't actually mate. So like, you can't mate two mules to make another mule.
You just need a horse to fuck a donkey.
Yeah. So like what? But once they make those, like it won't, like it can't reproduce.
How
Tell
does
me-
the,
hey,
how does
so
the
you're telling me
donkey
is-
survive
so, like-
that?
So if you-
But that's what I mean.
You're telling me
it might be the other way around.
You're telling me when the
gotta
horse,
be.
hey, when the horse gets tired of his, old mare, his old lady, his old pussy, he just needs a little strange, needs a little ass.
I feel like a horse would just tear it apart.
Yeah, it would be fucked up.
I'd have to go the other way around.
But
I think
my
so.
point-
But then what kind of self-respecting
Let him-
horse is going to let some little midget donkey fucking? Oh, why did I say the M word?
Get to your point.
But my point with that is that like when you mate these animals like that, they're not able to reproduce afterwards. Even though you were able to make something, they can't always reproduce. So what if that happens to woolly mammoths?
These woolly mammoths are fucking. But what they're saying is they're gonna like stomp around, and it's gonna help with the carbon footprint and the trees. They're saying the
Yeah.
growths that's gonna happen from their dung, and like I don't know, it's a bunch of weird shits going on.
It is like they are bringing them back. to,
Coco
like,
essentially
help the
just like watches like one in every like 7 Rogans, and then throws like
Was this on Rogan?
I watch every Rogan.
Yeah, you son of a bitch.
Was this on Rogan?
I watch my Shapiro, and then I watch Rogan. No,
I don't think this was on Rogan, but anyways.
I think he has talked about it.
Oh, okay.
Like
I
definitely.
okay, well then maybe I have, but I know I actually.
let's call all
looked
the
into it.
James episodes "Protect Our Elephant Parks."
Okay, wait. Okay, so last thing about the whole mammoth thing, are they not worried about like viruses and shit? Shouldn't
Yeah,
they be worried about that?
that's like anytime people fuck with science, and that's what always happens is like
Oh, here we
they're
go
like-
with the lab leak.
But like they bring in all these animals and like, dude, do you not remember? Do you guys ever watch the Tarzan like cartoon?
Just stop your crying. It'll be all right.
Yeah, I did.
Okay, there's
I'll
one
love you
episode of
home,
that where they're
keep
like,
you
"There's so many
home at
spiders. What do we do?"
night. Night is so dark, and you'll be in my heart.
Good, you can nail the.
I know the chorus.
chorus.
I don't know much of the verse. Banger though. Yeah. Oh, we know. Oh, Jane. Let me
Yeah.
tell you.
She was a rocket, but there's one episode
Lunette
in
and
that.
Jane we're catching a lot of strays, and Nala. Funny enough.
But there's one episode in that where they wanted to get rid of all the spiders, so they brought in all these snakes, and then there's too many snakes from that, so then they brought in another animal to try to get rid of the snakes.
Yeah.
And then they like it just kept happening. So the point,
These animals kept
fact
fucking
of
each
the
other.
matter
There's a bunch
is
of
you
mutant
can't
animals.
bring in something to fix a problem because then it'll just create its own
Yeah.
problem.
Snake and a mongoose. Ever heard of it?
Yeah. The writers at fucking
Google it.
Tarzan knew this already.
Phil
and
Collins-
here we're still trying to fuck with the environment.
Crazy conspiracy theory. Phil Collins. What's his band name? Genesis. Genesis sounds like science-y mutation word.
I don't know, man. I've just been thinking Alex Jones is starting to make a lot of fucking sense.
I'm just thinking that if
They're
you,
turning the frogs gay.
Okay, I'm just thinking.
what, a lot more gay Frenchmen these days?
I'm just thinking crippling fitness.
Hey, that's definitely not happening.
What do you
No,
mean?
that's it. That's the name. That's the name.
What? But how did it go from a store to now we're opening a gym for autistic people?
Wow, we got
Which
the
I have
funding.
nothing against it. We don't have the funding. We don't have the store.
Don't
will.
assume they're species.
We will have the funding. That's funny. Jungle Fitness. I'm looking up some names. CrossFit. CrossFit
So
Gypsy.
somehow crippling
CrossFit
fitness came
gypsies.
up there.
So if you're
No, I
looking
made
up
that one
date,
up.
I was gonna say if you're looking it up, then clearly trademark infringement here.
No, I made that up.
Great idea by you. Crippling-
Oh, I got it.
what is it?
CrossFit Evolution.
Isn't that already?
I'm
a
not
business?
doing. I'm not doing CrossFit. I'm not being
Okay,
around CrossFit people.
Okay, government evolution.
I hate the government. I'd rather be around the CrossFit people.
Just call it autistic CrossFit.
Autistic fit? No, that's bad.
Puzzles. Why is it called puzzles? That's the puzzle.
I think I could be a pilot.
Fitness puzzles.
You think you could be a pilot?
Easy. I think it's overrated. The autopilot. Ever heard of it?
Yeah.
Like, once you're up there, I think it's a lot of just whenever the cockpit opens, you hit a random button, it lights everything up, so you wake up from your nap, you think it's going on.
feel
Like,
like
landing might
be a little-
landing be a little challenging. Gears, but I feel like is there like you just do the lever to go up, and then it's not like there's a gas pedal and a brake. You're flying.
Okay, so wait. So just to be clear,
I could
You
get my
say you
wings.
could be a pilot
Easy.
because you can do the
lever.
part that they actually don't even do.
Easily.
Like you could do the part.
I could do it just as good as
because
them.
like when they're in the air, they're
could
not
do it
really
better.
touching anything.
No, I know, and
Yeah.
I could be great at that.
But I feel like in like 10 years, like Elon Musk's gonna have it figured out that like think about it. They're sending rockets.
I feel like I only have like 10-year shelf lives, and then my job's
rockets
just
and like satellites to
Yeah.
space with no one on them. Like you're telling me they can't fly a plane with no one on them?
Hold on.
Easy.
Okay, so you talk about like flying planes and no one on them, especially with Tesla. Why is it a problem for someone to get a Tesla and drive the Tesla and then they fall asleep? Why is that a problem? You're buying a Tesla to drive.
Yeah, but it's not. It's like those like automated driving things aren't like fully.
But
vetted
And if
yet.
you want to
Isn't
know
that
the
you
real,
taking a risk?
it is. But if you want, you're also gonna that risk could fuck up other people. But if you ever want to know the other real reason, it's that they know then that's a slippery slope to if it lets me sleep, then it'll let me drink,
yeah.
and then they have that whole.
But also,
I
like,
don't- I don't see a reason
have you ever
why.
had
And
your
I like
engine
it
light
too.
come on in your car?
Have I ever that? Yeah. Oh
Yeah.
my
never
god.
driven a
Yeah.
Tesla. That engine light ain't going on.
No, and take it to the mechanic. What is it usually?
Like it could be coolant rate. Like
It's almost always like an O2 sensor. That's like almost every time I've gone. It's an O2 sensor.
Okay,
it's
well,
a
that's-
sensor. My point.
A lot of oxygen. Not a lot of oxygen.
My
in
point
cars.
is, it's almost always a failing sensor. So like, do you trust those sensors on those like self-driving cars to like all
don't-
10,000 of them on that car to be working properly?
My point is
I
that
could confidently
if, hold
say
on.
that I would go in a car that's being
This
driven by
is-
whatever, but I wouldn't fall asleep in that.
I think hold on. We're talking about the customer's right? So I think it's really on Tesla and whoever, I'll say the government because I just don't know, but whoever allows
Shocker.
I don't know the body of like group or the group that allows like Tesla or other cars to like be sold.
I don't know the Flying Car Federation.
Yeah, so hold on. Whoever makes cars and whoever allows cars to go on the road, whatever that thing is.
Okay.
Yeah. So those people, if Tesla's marketing a self-driving car, then the car better be able to self-drive because if I buy that, like, and you're telling me that the car can self-drive,
It's like a
I should be
Karen
able to
moment.
take a
But
nap.
that
No.
that's the huge thing, right? There's a big difference between it's self-driving and it's. I don't think they're called self-driving.
No,
either.
what it is
it's like driver assistance.
Like, and it can't do it on every road, and it's like on certain, like if you're on the highway or whatever, if you're on whatever track, you could do it, but it's like certain roads they don't do it. It's not like you'd be like, oh, in a crescent, like
Yeah, if you check the fine print of like your contract when buying a Tesla, I'm sure it
No,
says
Coco's like the idiots who sue people off it. It's like the literal words that it says. It's self-driving. so
I'm-
I think
I'm
he's
it's
the person who drove like because Google
Hold on.
Maps told him to turn left, so he drove into a
I'm
lane.
the
That's
idiot.
why I was almost late. And that's why I was almost late to my wedding.
I'm the idiot. This guy's gonna go into like his meeting to try and get his pilot license. Like, I can drive it in the air, no problem. Like takeoff and landing, you might need another pilot there.
It's like the guys at 9/11 who didn't want to learn how to land.
I have a question. No.
No.
Listen. I have
Nope.
I would put in a little more dedication than they did. Well, no, I wouldn't actually. They died. They died for that.
Okay,
But
this is hey, you guys, we
I know.
crossed the line.
okay, sorry.
Honestly, that's bad.
9/11 changed everything, Brian. 9/11 changed everything.
Because that's when you were married.
Exactly. That's why I have it.
That's
It's a great day. I'll
yeah.
never forget it. No, I could easily. I'd walk in there. First of all, I'd be looking real good. I'd have my, the white hat. You'd have the whole thing, and I'd just say, "Let me fly this fucking plane." And they would hopefully hand me the keys, and I would just
Do you
figure.
think there's keys on an airplane?
You think there's not?
I think it's a
Oh,
push.
push!
start,
It
man.
has to be.
It's
got
got
to
to be a
There's
push.
no way
start.
there's keys on an airplane.
Because
You
like,
think there's no keys
no keys.
on a
where are my
Boeing?
keys?
No.
Could you
You
imagine?
think you get on that Boeing and there's no keys?
Those
There's
pilots
no
are
way there's
alcoholics,
keys.
man.
Yeah,
They would lose those keys
Denzel's
all
on
the
half
team.
the flights. Hold on, buddy.
You're telling me that I'm not saying the pilot carries the keys from city to city, but like I'm saying the key might stay in the motherfucking plane. But there's
Dude.
got to be
Then what's the point of having a key if
because
it's
it's like to
in the
turn the
plane?
ignition.
No
They
modern.
don't, wait, you
You
think they have
press
a
the button.
fob? You think they have a fob?
No modern aircraft has keys.
Okay. What about the ones that are coming from Colombia?
There's a lot on that.
Yeah, a little.
one. But
Those little planes. Yeah.
Okay.
yeah, I think
Throw
you
me
messed up.
the sorry. Throw me the fob. I got this. And then honestly, taking off, you just follow the dudes with. Think about it. They're giving you like instructions. You hang lefts, hang rights, whatever. You pick up speed. You're in one at certain airports where it's like if you don't get over a certain part, then like certain
fucked.
death.
Yeah.
But the lever, at the end of the day, I'm down to do it jerky just to make sure I don't die. We'll be okay. Once
I think
I'm
you
up
just
there,
got it.
yeah, and then you just and then think about how good this.
I feel like for the most part you could just feel it out. Like
I think I got it.
You
Like
think you could feel
it's-
it out?
Like it's like driving a car though. Like it's like you know how fast to press the gas based on
First
like,
time
how
you
fast.
drove a car, you're good, no problem.
Oh, 100%. No, I almost crashed.
When Ev was learning to drive the car, we lost a mirror.
Oh, I fucking took out a
he
mirror.
went right into the tree.
And you were like pretty old when you were doing that too.
I was like
Like, he's like-
15, maybe.
He was older.
22,
I was like,
23.
No, I was 16. It was Dad's car, so
he was
yeah.
he was voting. Like he was older.
I wasn't voting.
Yeah, he backed. Yeah, you backed the car up.
It was the first time you voted for Trudeau.
Yeah, his dad, the real Trudeau.
I feel like let's just bite the bullet and turn it into a political podcast. We should.
No, because here's the problem that ends up happening. Coco goes too deep into explanation about like things that you just say the point, don't explain it. He acts like no one's ever heard of. He's like Justin Trudeau. So yeah, Justin Trudeau, the Prime Minister of Canada. Like what he's
So
explaining.
taxes, you
Yeah.
see, when you
Yo,
get
when
your
you
paycheck,
taxes
there's a
sound
little
like
And then there's
line
a
at the
thing,
end.
You
and
kind
then
of sound like
answer the
Donald
line.
Trump with that accent.
I don't sound like Trump. I won't be Trump.
No, I really wanted to call up.
Who do you want to call?
I wanted to call Gab, but she hasn't responded.
I mean, it's too late. For
After
them.
that
They go to
last
bed.
text
They're
message
done.
you
It's too late. It's too late. Well, I mean, we could call her. I don't mean Gabby. I mean call her.
I was gonna say, what does that mean? You want to call her? Here, let me try and call Keelan quick.
Okay, fine.
Oh wait, why am I calling him?
Fine, I'll call him.
Well, let's just see if he picks up.
Ev's going to call you in a minute. Pick up.
You know what they could do? You know, talk about Mexicans too. Another good one I did first. We could do like a rehabilitation thing, right?
For Mexicans?
No, not for Mexico. Oh, you could. I wouldn't deny a Mexican service if he wants
Yeah.
it and pays up front. Then for sure.
We don't have to do the gym.
Okay, but listen, what we do is when people are like about to kill themselves, they're on their last rope,
Yeah.
right? We government funded, give them like $10,000 to go to Mexico, do a ton of blow, fuck a bunch of
Time
hookers.
out. All right, is this
then they
make
come
a,
back-
Is this
listen-
Make a Wish Foundation for adults?
No,
That's exactly what
this
you're.
is serious business. People, you're talking about mental health.
No,
this
you're
guy's
talking
on
about
the end of his
You're
rope.
talking about Ronald McDonald.
Okay. Say a guy says he needs to be checked in for psychiatric help, right? For 2 weeks. How much money does that cost the government between paying everything? Probably what, $10,000, $15,000? Or we send him to Mexico. It could be anywhere. Colombia, you want to cut costs, go to wherever. You could do a fuck ton of drugs.
Okay.
Fuck all the hookers you want. You come back. If you still want to kill yourself, then you know what?
Do it.
God damn it, you're going out on you're never living better than
government
that.
will help
But I
us.
bet you it's like an ayahuasca experience.
Okay, let me just go ahead and take this to its inevitable conclusion. So if you do, right, everyone who is on this program gets to go and they get to go live this life in Mexico, okay? When
We are
hold
going to
on.
be so
Right,
busy.
right,
It's
right.
going to be sick.
So
Supply
fun
demand.
job, love it. So there's two routes here. They come back and they kill themselves, right? Okay.
Yeah,
in
that
which
sucks.
case
We call
that's
that
how
a
the
minus
Right,
one.
that's in the program did its job.
No, no.
They didn't.
No, because he could have just killed himself.
So-
We could have not given him the $10,000.
Okay, so everyone is just gonna hear this and say, "Well, this is free Netflix."
think about how
I
good.
have
No,
my friend's
think about
password,
how. Hey,
and no problem.
Hey, think about how good our numbers are going to be. If someone does this and comes back and kills
He's
himself.
talking about selling their Netflix
This-
password.
No, it's an analogy
No,
for
think about it.
people that aren't suicidal are gonna just hop on this and say it's a free trip, and I'm cured. I didn't kill myself.
Okay, look how good our numbers are then.
Okay, so wait.
If it's a
wait,
plus
wait.
minus, that's a plus one for
Okay,
us.
I thought you were gonna go in another direction where it's like you'd have to hold people accountable if they came back and they're like, I don't want to do it.
We will.
You're like,
There's
"Sorry,
collections.
sir."
There's collections.
Trap them.
No. And no, that's what we want. We want them to come back and be like, you know what, I'm healed. Now, what we don't want is relapses. They come back the next week, be like,
Say-
I'm down on my luck again. This is a
Slide
one-time.
a Hawaii
It is
brochure.
a one-time government funding. One
Okay,
time.
Think about this though.
This
Think
is
about this.
so
Just let
dumb.
me throw this out there. Okay, because they're doing the medically assisted suicide. So they got to pay a doctor how much to give some guy a needle?
Probably his hourly rate.
His hourly rate, which is just ridiculous.
It's not a flight. Not a flight to Mexico.
So what if we undercut and we just go out? So we find the people. We get a list every day. We just go.
Are you saying we
pop
get
the guy?
Wait. Are you saying that like we have our own clinic? There's a clinic?
No, we
Are
just
we
have
back
a gun.
having a clinic? Huh?
We just have a gun.
That-
or stab the guy. We just because like
What?
that's part of
we
it.
murder them.
Well, yeah, because part of the problem too is like you're
that
gonna
they're living
easily
and we
go
want
to
them
your
dead.
appointment to go get killed. No, you're gonna be like, I don't know if I want to do this today.
And
So
here
we're gonna
comes
just
my
say,
mobile,
surprise.
and then here comes
Yeah, we
my
come up-
mobile business
it's like-
idea.
Yeah. So we're going around on a Dickie D and just pop the guy as he walks out his front lawn.
We'll kill them in like a sick way. You know what I mean? Like it's not just coming and shooting. They're old. They want to go in like some cool. They're big Pulp Fiction fans. You know what I mean? They're Scream
that
fans.
would
We got
be
Ghostface,
cool
and we
name.
fucking murder
We do
them.
blackface, come in as Samuel L. Jackson, and just
Hey, a cool name. Accountability buddies. Right? Like the
accountability buddies.
Yeah,
what the
'cause
fuck does that even
I
mean?
gotta take that fucking
gonna-
pen away
because-
from you.
listen,
You're just scribbling down absolute
because-
nonsense.
because we're gonna hold you accountable. It's like if you say you want to kill yourself and then you're like, I don't know if I want it. Sorry, sweetie, I'm your accountability buddy.
Yo, we gotta get an
Accountability.
accountant named Bill. Accountability.
Accountability.
Oh, we're holding him accountable.
because like
Account Bill.
because you think about it, doctors probably charging them $500 to kill someone like that.
so we do it
Whereas,
for
like,
$375.
So just to be clear,
We go to you,
wait, wait.
$375. I'll be Johnny T. Slick back
they're-
hair.
and they're-
So just to be clear,
in a couple of years,
hold on,
when this
hold on.
really
I'll be
takes
wearing the
off,
Ghostface
they're going to
mask.
be off in like 10,000 people a year.
Okay, but for now, let's live it. Okay, so for now, at best, what we
I
have
didn't think we
is
could charge more for
we're
Yeah.
we're starting up
for the
up-
experience.
Okay, we're
it's
starting
like
up a-
escape game.
It's like escape room. We start up an escape room that
But you
people
get
for
murdered.
yes, that when people want to get euthanized, they actually die in the escape
We
room. So like the pit with spikes is legit maimed
so we
corpses.
do like a real life Saw for people who want to die.
So our program right now
And we
is
film
we're
it
assassins
and live stream.
We're assassins and
That's
murderers.
how we're going to take out Netflix.
That's
Hold
how
on.
we're undercutting Netflix.
Hold on, we're
And we're back
assassins
to Netflix.
and murderers who are undercutting the competition and killing people for $300
No,
to
not killing
$400.
euthanizing.
For the government.
Euthanizing.
Okay.
We're working
And it's
for the
legal?
government.
You know, it's like back in the day, bounty hunters. We're like
Yeah.
government
So
agents.
murder's legal.
No, we're bounty
You're
hunters.
talking about the
back in the
purge.
day.
Hey,
No, it's a medically assisted suicide. So
In
we
this
get a
game,
bunch
not
of
a
Mexicans.
suicide though.
Yes,
It's not a suicide.
Have you not heard
We're
of
not
suicide by
breaking
cops?
into- We're not breaking into their house.
Suicide
You
by
just
murder.
said you're gonna chain someone up like it's Saw and murder
There's
them.
obviously
and
waivers to sign.
Yeah,
And
there's a lot of
murder
paperwork.
waivers.
That's where we get Bill to come in and do all the paperwork.
Accountability
for us.
comes in. He fucking
So
zips
wait,
up some paperwork.
so would it
William
be
gets it done.
reasonable for like them to lose a leg to do the Saw thing? Like they're doing
Yeah,
No, well, we're not going to rip off Saw
we could
1.
sell
We're
that
gonna
leg.
Do like, we're going to
we
do
could
more
sell that
elaborate
leg to
ones.
science.
it. This fucking crazy.
We can also use the organ.
Oh, buddy,
Here
there's
we go.
like this is.
Although, do you really want to
I
give like a
love-
sad leg to somebody who's happy?
Yeah.
Like
I love how hey
My leg
you gotta
is
start your day off.
suicidal.
Hey, you gotta start your day off on the right foot. We don't like that. Like,
Let me
it's
just summarize this
negative.
podcast.
This is
right
a
now.
business with multiple revenue
Hey, let me
possibilities.
summarize the podcast right now. A bop it. You're crazy. No, wait. A gym for autistic and dual diagnosis. You're insane.
Yeah.
We're gonna go around murdering people
dude.
for the government.
Okay,
They're gonna pay us
stop
because
using
we're
the M word.
we're undercutting
Bounty hunters
doctors.
did it forever back in the wild. Quentin Tarantino's made a damn.
This is
trilogy
medically
off it.
assisted suicide.
A gun isn't
Obviously,
medical. You're saying
obviously
medically.
we have to like
You're saying
get
you're
our
gonna
We've
employees to do a
refined the
course.
gun. We've refined the gun take. We said we would make an escape.
So you're
games
not going
for
to
them.
shoot someone.
We might
ever.
if they want it.
So it's not
But
medically
what if-
induced. That's
No, but
I'm
what if they
saying.
want? What if they're big fans of like Friday
No,
the
'cause-
13th? We come in with Jason masks.
Yeah.
We butchered
Oh my
them that
God.
way. What?
Well, just for we're not going to be doing the killing. I don't want blood on my
Okay,
hands.
just to be clear.
I don't mind.
Hey, what if?
I'll
what
save
if
$5
we'll
bucks
get
an hour.
Mexicans
I'll
to
save
do
$5 an hour.
Hey, dude,
We already got him working at
Dude.
the fucking store anyway.
$5.
They're
Do the
already
people?
flipping flapjacks.
Wait,
for
wait,
us.
these people that want these assisted suicides, do they have the right at all to change their mind?
Well, no,
No,
but
yes or
hey,
no,
so I
yes
can
or no.
conveniently not hear them.
No. Yes or no?
Actually,
Do
I've
they
had to
have
change
the
the
right
whole-
to change their
What?
mind?
So I feel like what happens is that they make a doctor's appointment and then they got 30 days to confirm that they still want this, and then after that 30 days they go back to the doctor, they confirm it,
Yeah.
and then
it's done. But so like if you run into this house with a Jason,
I better get the right address. I
right.
better get the right address.
oh man, that's the third time this month.
I'm just fucking taking out families.
Let's just assume.
8-year-old kid.
Weird. I didn't remember them being Asian. I thought
Wait, let's just assume that it's the right address, and then you go in and what if she's begging or and they're pleading for you not to kill them?
I'd be like, I love the role
That's
play.
part of the game.
I love the role play.
That's part of the game.
Hey, you gotta
I'm
say
sure-
Jumanji really loud to get out of this.
Murder.
I'm sure we could figure out like a safe word situation.
Blueberry
Like,
pancakes. As I'm just stabbing them.
they open it up. It's some like 30 word German phrase that they
No,
can't
it's-
spit out.
It's fucking a Sri Lankan name.
Yeah.
There's like no vowels.
All right, so we're gonna put a pin in it. We'll put a pin in it.
I think this is the best idea we pitched this episode.
Yeah.
I can't believe you were so down on this, Mr. Sunday School over
Yeah,
here.
and like after I backed every one of your stupid ideas,
Whoa! What? Which
I-
one was stupid?
all of them.
All of
and
them are a little
after
autistic.
everything you said, I was like, hey man, he's onto something here.
Crippling fitness wasn't my best work. I agree. No, I'm just saying, like, basically what you just described as your assassins, your hitman.
No.
But for medically assisted, so you
It's
take a
not
course.
medical.
You take a
They're
course.
paying.
You're-
Yeah, it's like a weekend
You're
probably.
talking about
Yeah.
final destination set where you just like
No,
murder
it's
people
like an
in brutal
8-hour
ways.
online
But you're
course
saying-
by the government
Coco,
of Ontario.
8 hours?
Do you
8-hour course?
Coco,
Yeah.
Medically
It's like-
assisting people to the
Yeah,
other.
you put your
to
hand
the
on the
afterlife.
Bible like you swear you're gonna murder them the way they want to be murdered.
You know what's
Yes.
crazy? It's like getting your.
I do.
It's like getting your
I
motor.
do.
It's like getting your motorcycle license. It's like 2 weekends of some pylons in a
Yeah.
parking lot. They're like, now go on the freeway.
It's like 2 weekends of you with a chainsaw and a Freddy mask. Just like,
We could sell the training as an experience almost.
Oh
Like-
my
well, because we're gonna have to train all the
Coco.
Mexicans, right?
Coco, do you realize that they're paying to be murdered though? It's them that's paying. So
No,
it's
the
not like-
government's paying for it.
No, but
Oh,
they're letting the
so this
government
is-
know. And the
so-
government's subcontracting. The doctors have too much PTSD. They don't need to come in with a
Yeah.
Jason mask.
Let me go even back further. So you're gonna have a proposed legislation that would that
No,
would,
the
government would
legislation's
back
already-
you. Right. The government would.
They're
back
already
you.
doing this.
Yeah, it's not.
We're just
Not
undercutting the
quite.
doctors.
Hey, when you say they're doing this,
We're just
not
adding
quite.
a bit of flair.
We're adding a bit of flair, and we're respecting the wishes of the patients.
Isn't that what this is all about?
Do- like,
Wishing the
do you-
disease?
do you
they don't
not,
want to live no
like,
more in
you're
pain and suffering. They want to be
Have
murdered
you-
by Ghostface.
Have you ever heard of palliative care? This
Yeah.
is the finest form of palliative care. You're such a piece of shit.
What if? Hey, yeah. What if someone loves being choked and they're just like, that's how I want to go. I want to asphyxiate.
Honestly, Cody, my opinions of you have changed drastically in the last 8 minutes.
I just want to see because someone has to vote.
I draw the
to
line
get
at
the
drowning.
funding.
I won't drown
Listen,
someone.
has to vote to get the funding.
No one has to
No,
vote.
it's not a vote.
Buddy,
How do you get
okay.
your funding?
Give me like a
They're gonna
20-minute
see-
phone
no,
call
guys,
with Doug Ford.
James, you said something about
Dougie,
doing Samuel L.
did you get
Jackson
that bag?
blackface for Pulp Fiction. We'll send it to Trudeau. You know he's a fan of blackface. He'll pass it through.
He's down with it.
He'll pass it through.
But yeah, because it's not like we have to convince the federal government. It's just the provincial government.
And municipal, they might be a little pissed. They might not love.
There might be some permit issues.
the permanently escape games.
I was gonna say I want a company name and then I want your slogan.
We'll do the work. You're too gutless. No.
You coward.
Well, hey,
Cowards are us. Finishit.com. I don't know.
everything's a dot com.
No.
Everything's
Well,
online.
the name would be something calming, right? Because that's like assisted, right? Suicide. So yours,
Escape reality.
but yours isn't suicide. Again, like it's got to be murder. You have to say murder. You have to say consented murder.
calm
Consented murder.
calming murder.
So something pathway to the other side.
No, we would
right?
need like a cool acronym.
the Garden of Eden.
No, it'd be like Pathway to Eden
I think a billion people
Murder
have a problem
Center.
with that name.
PEMC. Hey, have you had the PEMC? What is that? Oh, the Pathway to Eternal Murder Center.
Ah man.
Do prisoners have the same right?
I'm sure if you've got like 40 years and you're already
what
80
about
years
death
old.
row?
Yeah.
Ooh, we could actually just kick their cell in one day, fucking shotgun blast to the chest. That's how we just end
Or
that.
we go in as prisoners because it's about what they want.
I don't wanna do
right?
that.
Okay.
So we shank them
Going
and like
undercover.
we go in undercover.
Let me
prisoners.
help you, right?
Yeah.
There's your slogan. Hey, wait. So what if someone's like, I just want it quick, easy, painless. Just like give me legitimate medical.
Give them the Nicole
a
special.
little bit of medicine. I want to OD on something, go to sleep, and then
So,
die. Hold on.
that's
you guys
honestly
have been
not
said-
really our
right,
thing.
because
That's
you've said
not
flair.
realistic.
So
But
that-
here's what my
no.
because because
We're
what you're
razzle-
talking.
we're razzle
Miss,
dazzle,
we
baby.
don't do that
We're
here.
razzle dazzle.
Okay, here's
We're
the problem
kicking
with
in
that,
doors,
Cody.
and we're
Here's the
fucking
problem with
killing
that.
whores.
Do a line of coke.
These people, you got to make an appointment
We're
with the doctor
blasting
to that,
around.
and then you have to bring yourself to the appointment for suicide. That's stupid. So
You know
my
how hard
thing
that
is,
is?
we just tell them, we're like, hey man, you know that
Kicking
park
the door,
downtown?
waving the fofo.
You go on a walk there every day at 11. You won't see it coming. We'll stalk you for a couple days.
We'll pull you in
We'll-
a van if
we'll
you want.
roll
Wait,
up, silencer,
Before
and
he's
black
gone to the
leather
doctor.
gloves.
Before he's gone to the doctor.
No.
Is your process easier to go through or more paperwork?
I'm. Just, we'll take.
Get in the van. Get in the fucking van.
Because it's like I
There's gonna be paperwork. We're
We're government funded. I've heard you want to end your life. Get in the fucking van, Bill. Get in the fucking van. William, your check didn't clear. You want the van for real. Wait, he's
not paying because it's government funded.
someone's gotta pay me. This gas ain't cheaper, this fucking van. So
How do you lose your job?
us.
Yeah.
probably by doing this.
You don't lose your job, but like also that's actually another.
Well, you don't actually kill them, because if you leave someone wounded, that's attempted murder. That's not
Yeah, if you
euthanasia.
leave someone wounded,
We
that's-
gotta make
yeah,
sure
that's
it's.
not good.
There's always at the end. We always
gotta-
end. No matter how we kill them, we end it with a headshot
double
or
tap.
two.
Yeah, the double tap.
Headshot or two.
But like, so okay.
Question.
So
I'm
say
not-
the government supplies us with $375 for each killing.
Honestly,
right?
I think we had to up the ante with the razzle dazzle thing.
No, but here's the razzle dazzle. So that's where
Free
the person
parking.
who
we validate parking.
the person who is getting suicided, they pay
Euthanized.
extra for a better experience.
Okay, I'm gonna say two things.
We're
okay?
privatizing euthanasia.
Yeah,
it's like when they started opening up all those ping pong bars.
yeah,
Okay, so
yeah. That's exactly what it
I'm
is.
gonna say two things. One, what if the person's an organ donor?
Then we
So,
harvest the organs. for them.
headshots only.
So now you have a scalpel and you're
No.
or you have someone
We have
with you.
we have
Of
a
course.
doctor.
We
get-
got a morgue,
So
a government funded morgue.
So
that
someone's
we-
also observing you, holding you guys
no.
accountable. for the
We
murders.
bring no. We're like marshals.
no,
like we
yeah,
get the-
like it's
Are you
almost
doing
like
the murdering?
we'll have a badge.
Hold on, do you do the murders or are you the people that watch someone else do the
See,
murders?
he doesn't want to do the murders, but I think I'm convincing him. I think he wants to.
Yeah,
do a
we
couple-
might
some
end
of
up
the
doing the
murders.
murders, but
Some.
it's.
Because
I
if
think
you want
it's,
it done right, you can't pay $5
no.
to get.
So
Pulp
you were
Fiction.
gonna get
No, that's what you
Other
said. That's what
workers
you
to do the
said. That's what
murders?
you said.
okay, and then the
We give them
second
free
thing-
room and board though.
No, but it's not legal if they're illegal migrants doing it. We need
no,
to be the
it's
ones.
legal.
I will say this: you guys actually, the one selling point that I think that your
There's
little
been a
campaign, no, the only one that you have is from a religious standpoint because you cannot kill yourself.
Exactly.
So that's the only one.
And
you
like
have.
we don't give a fuck about
and
murdering.
you're not because you're murdering them.
And I didn't go to
You've
Sunday
attested
school.
that you-
We're
I didn't go to
suiciding
Sunday
them.
You're
school.
murdering them. No,
Yeah.
you can't say that because then you're going to lose out on a billion
No,
clients.
we're euthanizing them.
you
they
can't say
didn't-
that either.
they didn't have that
It's-
word in the
It's just
Bible.
murder because you get murdered. It's not your
Jesus
fault.
didn't even know about Asia. How would he know about euthanasia?
I think.
What if you
like,
did and
He ain't
then
seen
you
no
know
Korean
what?
kids?
How about this? Wait, answer that after this. What if you did in your program like a bit of a placebo effect, where like
No, we're just
How do you
killing
do
these
placebo
people. Like,
murder?
what are we
85
placeboing?
No, because 80
Red pill,
listen,
green pill? This isn't the Matrix. We're murdering
85
people.
Listen, no, but this is how
I've
you
said
find
murder
the
like
validity.
8 times.
You find the validity of your work. So like 85% of your people, you would actually go through with the murder.
Hundo
But then
P.
the other 15%, you never actually do it, so they always think it's coming. And then
No,
eventually
because
they're
then
gonna be like,
no, but they got to pay.
But then they'll live a better
they
life
don't
because
pay.
they're-
The government pays.
they'll
And
live
then-
a better life though because
So really, is this whole thing
They're
about
in fear
saving
of
the
it.
15%?
I think I like where you're coming
and then
from.
if it really is, then why don't we swap it? And we
I don't
say,
know why.
we don't kill anyone.
but I don't-
we
no,
act
no, no,
like-
no,
but
or
we
just kill
we
one.
we
Kill
yeah
one.
we kill a small number of them so
No.
they
And
feel like
honestly,
it's coming. So
And
they
if
I
live
it's a
would
small
life to the
number,
fullest.
you got to make sure that you're not always.
It's
got
got
to
to be a relatively high number. It's got
Guys,
to be 25%.
I was honestly going the other way with it, and for some reason, I was thinking there'd be like family members that are catching strays. Like, I don't think that. I don't like this whole like. Let's say 15%. They signed up to die, okay? And frankly, I'm glad to do it for them in cool fashion. Like, how did certain people? We could do cartoon death. Scar. Well, I'll kill him the way Scar. Okay, let's go rock climbing. I'll throw you off the, Mufasa.
Okay, so
let's go find us. Let's go find us a herd.
Some Disney parent killings,
just to
Toy Story?
summarize,
just like
Oh.
Bambi.
so just to summarize, what we have so far, your slogan, "Let me help you," right?
Let me help you.
I never agreed
Okay,
to that.
so you have a program where essentially
Let me
it's
help
going to
you
be-
put.
you're going to be murdering people that instead of doing assisted suicide, you're going to put, as you quoted, flair on murdering people. And what
No,
you're going to
no,
do
no,
is,
no,
and
no.
you're not undercutting anything. You're just providing an alternative.
It's an upsell. I've changed my mind. We're charging more.
Okay.
Let us
So
put you to
can't
rest in style.
Okay, there. So
Write that down.
Okay, so now what we have is you're going to be approaching people that are trying to.
We're not approaching
medically-
anybody.
No.
They're being referred to us
Okay, so
by the
you have the
government of
brochures.
Ontario.
Sorry, so let me start this from the beginning. Someone picks up your brochure, says, "Hey, I want to go out."
Some
in style."
spineless doctor doesn't have the guts to kill
Yes.
you. Let me
We're-
do
we're-
it.
I don't want to
We
go
use
out
the
quietly.
same business model as the pharmaceutical companies.
Yeah.
So the doctors are actually recommending these.
Yeah.
You
You know how many doctors?
so
you know how many doctors I'll
treatments-
blow to get these fucking
Oh, buddy, I'll
referrals?
suck dicks.
Hi, so
Many.
I'm
Many.
really
Hundreds.
sorry to hear about your
Thousands.
family, and we really would like to press you in another direction. But if is this something that you would like to do, and you would like to end your own life,
I
then we
notice-
can either you can either
You
do
look
that
like a
in the
cinephile.
comfort.
Are you a fan of
You could
Planet
do
of
that-
the Apes?
You could do that in the comfort of this hospital
take
bed,
him to the
or
zoo.
you can. And then he slides the brochure over, and he says, "You can do it with flair." Now they're
Picture
going
of
to
me
call
and Jimmy
you up.
dressed up as
Hold
Rambo
on.
with fucking AK-47s.
Let me go through the quick process. They're going to call you up. They
Yeah.
call you up, and then they say,
He's actually writing this down, by the way. Like this is like he's writing this
Yeah.
real process down.
So they call you up. They say, "Hey, I want to end my life. This is how I want to do it."
Great.
You guys have
love to hear it.
You
what
guys
are you
have-
thinking? I'm excited. I bring
so
energy.
let's do this. Let's
I
do
bring
this.
energy.
Okay.
Let's call it. Okay. Okay. So ring.
okay.
Hey.
There you go ahead.
Yeah. Hey, government alternative assisted suicide.
Right.
Neat speaking.
Hey, how's it going?
I'm great, man. How are you?
I'm okay. I was a little worried about. I was worried about making this call. Just it doesn't look great. And I've really been on the fence about this. I got to
Yeah.
say that from the get go. I'm not 100% sold. I want to do this, but I think I need to do this. What do you say to that?
Yeah, brother. I get it, man. So first of all, I got to start with a couple names, man. Can I get you?
You're gonna keep.
Can I get your name?
You're gonna keep pushing it. I just said I don't know if I want to do this. You're pushing
No,
it.
but every relationship starts with an amicable. What's your name? Hey, what's your name, brother? I give you mine. What's yours? It's rude.
It's Derek.
Derek, love you, Derek. Love you, and I love your name. I love your
thanks,
energy.
man.
You got
Thanks,
great
man.
energy, man. You got great energy. So, have you consulted your physician regarding this issue?
I have, yeah. He's actually the one that gave me your brochure. Is the one that
Okay.
has glitters all over it.
All right, on the.
Oh, so you know about the flare.
So you know about the flare.
Yeah, when I opened it, it just popped up.
So, all right, Derek. So what I'm going to need you to do on the back of that brochure, he probably wrote a number. It'd be 4 digits. Is there a 1832 on the back of your brochure?
18. There's a 1675.
Oh, okay. Tough break. All right. So, listen, Derek, here's what we're going to do. All right. We've got 2 packages, a gold and a platinum. I'm going to skip gold.
How
Because you're
much?
platinum.
Sorry, sir. Funds are a little tight right now. Is this government funded?
So, it is government funded.
Oh, perfect.
It's fully government funded. The government fully funds you $500 of the $1,500.
So if it's fully funded, why did you offer me 2 different types of packages? Why wouldn't you just give me the premium
You're not
package?
listening. You're not listening. First of all, you're not going to be ready to spend the money, brother. I don't know why we're worried about this.
And
This is a
you wouldn't be in
tomorrow-
this position
Hey,
if you had family.
This is a tomorrow problem,
Okay,
but hey,
well, it's still pretty raw.
Hey.
So take it easy.
this is supposed to be a secure line. I don't know how we're getting someone else in this line. So listen, brother, here's what we're gonna do. We got gold, we got platinum. You're not a gold man. You're platinum. I look in your eyes, I see platinum. I don't want you to do this, but like
Okay.
you said, you're on the fence. You got to get off the fence, brother. You sit on there too long, those nuts are gonna hurt. We don't want that. Here's what I'm willing to do for you.
Okay.
And they don't. I might have to call upstairs for this one. And I'm not talking to the big guy because they don't let us do this usually. You seem like a real straight shooter, Derek. You
Thanks.
really do.
I really need
You
a
really
break.
do.
I need
Derek,
a good break.
Derek, can I ask you something? What color are your eyes?
They're green.
Green eyes. Okay. I love green eyes. You know why I love green eyes?
Yeah.
Color of money. Derek,
Okay. So,
here's what I got for you, Derek.
Okay.
All right. It's
actually, sorry. It's just you just seem very pushy. I just had a couple questions before I knew.
pushy. No one's pushing anybody. You called me. Did I call you Derek?
So just to be clear, like you pushing would never be one of the things you
I
guys
could
do.
definitely push you.
Okay,
What
so
do you
you
like?
could
Are
push
you a
me.
train guy?
Okay,
bridge
so
guy,
just a couple questions.
Water guy?
I'm actually an English major. So I just want to cover all the W's, not the H's.
Let me just tell you, man, if you just have sex with a woman one time, maybe you don't want to make this decision.
No, you know what? I just lost my wife and my 3 daughters. So who's going
Sorry
to
to
be
hear that,
performing
brother.
it? Who's going to be performing it, and how many people are going to be there?
Well, that depends, Derek. What are you looking for? You looking again? We already decided. I think we got the okay on the platinum package. I think we were on the same page with that one. So since I got you for the platy, yeah, I could do it. They could be platinum pays for at least 3.
So I might have to pay out of my
3
own
people.
pocket?
No, 3 people, and we have 5 paid actors up to for the platinum.
That's a lot.
It depends on what you want.
Guys or girls?
What do you want? You look like a fellas kind of guy.
I do like the guys.
I could tell.
So when would you do it?
Got kind eyes, Derek.
Well, hold on. So what are you allowed to do and what aren't you allowed to do? Like, what if I decide I
you
don't
sign this
wanna
piece
do
of
it?
paper, I could fucking do anything.
What if I?
You're literally signing your life away.
But can I take it back anytime I want?
Yeah, we'll have a safe word.
Is there a grace? Oh, there's a safe word.
It's
Okay.
a safe phrase.
Okay, what is it?
The safe phrase.
Yeah.
Just so you know,
are you gonna text it to me right before
well,
you
no,
do
no,
it?
no. Just so you know. Just so you
What if
know.
my phone's dead?
No.
What if my phone's dead?
I will say, if I give you the phrase, I can give you the first 3 words of the phrase. Because if I give you the whole phrase, well, then we're locking you into the platinum package, and there's no way out. I can't even do it. I shouldn't be doing this. And honestly, frankly, can you lower your voice because they might be listening to this combo in the next room. This is I'm giving you a rate they've never given, but
The deal of a lifetime.
it literally is. But here's what I could do for you. Okay, I'm gonna actually charge you for the gold, and I'm giving you the platinum plus. Platinum plus. You drive a hard
who just
fucking
whispered?
bargain, Derek. You drive a hard fucking bargain. So now, I think we want to get this done quick. By the sounds of your voice, you sound pretty sure that this is it for you. You were quite decided.
There's a bit of logistical challenges.
Yeah, we can work around any.
Okay, so
logistical
I'll just tell
challenges.
you real quick, and then I'll let you guys go. I don't want to take up any more of your time. So basically, I'm never going to be able to get myself there.
Hard. Oh, sorry.
Sorry. It hit a nerve. She used to
Makes
say
sense.
that.
I've seen it.
So
Tale as old as time.
So
Open and shut case.
yeah.
Let me guess.
They still
Let
haven't.
me no.
they
Hey,
still
I'm pretty
haven't
good
caught
at this.
the guy.
I'm pretty good at this. Let me guess, right? Let me guess. So you came home early on a flight from San Diego.
No, I'm afraid of flying. So I'll just tell you, I think the way I want to go out is I want to be eaten by a shark. Now, with that being said,
I know a guy named Shark.
but
Will that work?
I've never gone to an aquarium or the ocean, and I don't plan on it. So how would you guys make this happen?
We're pretty landlocked. Sharks are not part
Do
of
you
the.
have like a special advisor or someone that you can?
You know what? Let me pay. You know what? I got you. I'm gonna page you up just once. I'm gonna page you up to somebody, and yeah, honestly,
Wouldn't mind hearing music while I'm waiting.
No, it's been fun. Okay, fine. We could do a little music. You know. All right, 1 second.
Wow, this is very upbeat for this conversation. I don't know if I want to do it anymore. You're about to lose some money.
Hey, Nick's here. How you doing?
Well, I was hoping you could kind of finalize the last issue with, and I got the premium package, by the way.
Did he tell you that? Platinum Plus?
Oh, the Platinum Plus. I just don't want you to give me the gold. He gave me the
Now, Platinum Plus for the price of the gold, man. My man Evie's as good as gold,
So
man.
I just want to know how you're going to do it, because I want to be eaten by a shark, but I don't want to go near a shark.
I think Ev knows a guy named Shark. Did he mention that?
He did. I don't know if...
We're pretty landlocked here in Toronto. I don't know.
So what if...
We
what
could
if-
maybe go to the aquarium. I don't know.
Okay, you know what? Scratch that whole thing. What if one of you just come and shoot me in the fucking head? But while you're doing it, I'm going to say no, because I don't want it to happen, and I might even be screaming out the safe word.
Once we lock it in, it's once we lock it in, it's done. Okay,
good.
it's happening.
So the safe word can't help me.
It's happening. I'm sorry.
Okay.
I had to get Nick off this because I need to close this because frankly, it's lunch, so I need to wrap this up. But I've spent 6 minutes on the phone with you, Derek, and I'm getting tired of your shit. Are you gonna kill yourself or are you not gonna kill yourself? I will not ask you again, and next time I might come over and make the decision real quick.
I think
Do
you
we
guys
have the Platinum Plus locked in for the gold price?
Lock it in. Lock it in. Nick.
June 19th, 3:30 p.m. We will be at your house. I will see you then. Have a good motherfucking evening.